Woohoo! There we are. Hi, everybody. Episode 2. Woohoo! Episode 2 of Phantoma Dreams. Joining me is the hype, MajinTokoyami.
I need to turn stream down. Oh, and also, I gotta do this too. Don't judge me. Sam just came in here to judge me.
Totally judging you. Thank you. 13 months.
I know.
It's insane.
It is. It really is.
Absolutely insane.
I didn't realize that it was that many. Not gonna lie.
I had a vague feeling, and of course the Gem and the Holograms alert. I love that alert. That's going to get muted on YouTube. That's fine.
It's muted on YouTube?
Probably, yes, because it's copywritten, you know, TV intros.
It's fuck it.
I don't care.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Mute it.
Mute it, remove it, eat it, chew it. As long as you like things, just like, subscribe, comment. Woo! YouTube. Anyway, Twitter, Twitch, all the things. How are you, my friend? Welcome on the new podcast.
Fucking wonderful. I'm actually almost not sick, so like this is a win for me. We're going on a solid almost 2 weeks, and it's not the Rona either. Like I didn't even get like that. I just got whatever the fuck is going on around here. All this, just slowly dying on the inside.
Yep. Still kind of a being sick piss off. Hi, Major.
I suppose so.
Mm.
Just saying. I may cry about being sick, but guess what? I can still taste this Mountain Dew, so get fucked.
Lol. I don't know. The flu is coming back. Get your flu shots, kids.
Toxic.
So rude.
I can't help it. It's just in my nature.
That's okay. That's why we love you.
Gotta get my footrest going on.
So what's it like? I have a question. I've been waiting. Even though we were in the green room, I held on to this one for now. What's it like being a Fall Guys streamer?
Fucking terrible. Alright? Like, it's bad. Like, I hate myself more than I've ever hated myself in my entire life. But then I realize it's at least a little bit entertaining. I mean, you get to have a little bit of fun with it. And I really don't ever have to question what I need to play. Like, and it's easy. I will openly admit, after all the times of giving this bitch shit for streaming the game all the time, it's really easy to interact with chat and play the game at the same time because you just don't have to fucking care.
Yeah, especially when you suck.
Let me do my 45-second round and then sit and talk until the rest of the bots make it through. So, Anj, what's it like being a random game streamer?
It's actually really good because I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. If I don't feel like playing a particular game, I just fucking won't.
It's true. It's true.
Right? I mean, I've thought about specializing and building a wealth of library of content on one game or two games, and just going hard and showing I can suck continuously on one thing. I'd rather suck at everything.
That's true. It does help when you actually suck at everything and not just one thing.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I don't have to worry about the 95,000 game backlog that I have and trying to fit it all into this schedule and try and manipulate my time into like, all right, I need to do story of seasons here. I really need to finish in some more Final Fantasy here that I've started. Oh wait, I've got Far Cry 6 over here. I need to do that. Wait, I never finished Watch Dogs Legion. Wait, how is Cyberpunk 2077 going?
It's actually going really well.
Did you start playing it again off stream?
I did, actually.
Did they fix any of it?
Well, see, that's the thing with me is I never actually had an issue with it. I encountered one bug when it first launched, and that was a random character T-pose. And I stepped off of a curb onto the street once and died. So 2 bugs. Otherwise, I had a pretty good experience. And yeah, seeing support having based on the game you play, I've seen that, and I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to play what I'm going to play.
Yeah, if you legitimately actually try to build your whole livelihood around one game,
yeah,
you're fucked if you don't play that game.
Yes, that is absolutely true.
Say, I don't have a Fall Guys following, so I don't have to worry about that. I can still play whatever the fuck I want. Right now, my whole goal, and this is the problem that I have with every aspect of my life. I cannot fucking stand not being good at something, and it irks me so bad. So then I just grind things until I actually figure them out. Which is what I've done with this stupid fucking bean game. And have gradually gotten better over the last probably month and a half I've been playing. To the point to where now I can actually call someone else a bot, and it makes me feel good about myself.
So you're not a complete bot anymore, just,
No, I'm not a complete bot, just a half bot now.
Just kind of cybernetic, I see.
Yeah,
and yet, viewership based on you as a person, well, see, that's my problem. Nobody wants to hang out with me as a person. Because I'm fucking boring. I'm nothing but sadness, dad jokes, and coffee. And the occasional dick joke.
And beer.
Beer, yes, beer. All the beer, all the time. I need beer.
All the random beers, too. It's never like anything normal. Like, the closest thing I've seen to normal is like fucking Stella.
Yep. Otherwise, it's craft beer from local producers.
Random craft beer that I found in the back alley off 2nd Street that a homeless man gave me. Yeah,
that may or may not be laced with psychedelics. Yeah, that's true.
Possibly. That's why he plays the games he plays too.
Psychedelics
help with that sometimes.
Well, like some of the things I've gotten in to either stream or review for the site now that it's back up. I mean, I've got some things that I probably should do to psychedelics in order to play them.
Really? Like that bad? Like,
well, not really that bad. Just the concept is unusual. Like aquarium designer.
Like an aquarium, like a fish tank.
Yes, you design the point of the game is to design interesting fish tanks.
So I put a castle over here, and then I've got SpongeBob over here. He's holding a sign. It's super adorable, and it goes right well with my beta fish.
Yes.
That I'm gonna put with another male so that they kill each other within the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I plan on streaming that sometime soon.
I'm intrigued, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a 30-minute stream. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna get pissed off at this thing and you just be like, well, I beat it. I'm done.
Yep, probably. But, I've got... That's the beauty of having indie games, is that I can play them for a short amount of time or a long amount of time, depending on how good they are. And then I can move on to other ones, because I've got a wealth of other ones I can always switch over to.
I have so many fucking games in my Steam that I've never downloaded. Like, why? Why do we have this problem?
Because we're addicted. We're not addicted necessarily to video games. We're addicted to having large libraries of video games.
It's not even playing them anymore. Now it's just like, hey, I was a poor kid. Now I could buy this and never fucking play it. This is awesome.
Exactly. That's like the adulting goal is to basically turn video games into Pokemon and trying to collect them all.
Speaking of that, Steam should have a sale coming up in case, no one's paying attention to the fact that we should have the winter sale hitting soon. Should you quit, dog?
It has been a minute since we've had a Steam sale. There's a franchise on sale right now, but that's on Xbox. Yeah, Xbox is doing a sale of something. I can't remember right now. One of the franchises.
I mean, there's 4 Xboxes in my
Assassin's Creed.
I still haven't played, really any of them. I still want to play Valhalla because it looks cool.
It is. It is good.
Then, I really just needed to go on a massive sale so I could just buy it for 13 or 14 bucks and sit and play.
Yeah. No.
And not pay $60 for a slightly rehashed and slightly reimagined version of last year's game with a different story and flight mechanic upgrades and whatnot.
Yeah, Valhalla does make a few changes and it adds some things, but it's still Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
gotta
that's
love them and you gotta hate them at the same time.
that's the nice thing with Far Cry 6 is they make, well, for starters, they make big story changes in that the main protagonist actually has a personality and actual motivations and a story. They removed a lot of the tedious shit with the crafting and whatnot and simplified it.
And they added what I've seen to be the most important part of the game.
Mhm.
And that, I believe, is his name, El Guapo, I believe
Yes.
is his name. And
Yes.
I think it's personally fucking awesome.
Well, actually, El Guapo is really good, but there's also, I can't even remember his name, but the giant murder chicken is wonderful.
Chorizo
That you get as
is
a
probably
companion.
chorizo.
Yes, chorizo. That's what I thought. But yeah, and the little dog on wheels is cute. But then there's also some DLC amigos you can get, and there's the cyber. Yeah, chorizo is the dog.
Oh.
It's another one of the names. Starts with a C. But there's also Champagne, the White Panther cat that you can get with DLC, and then there's a cybernetic dog that you can get, canine.
See, I didn't know about any of these. I just knew about the fucking alligator with the hat on, and I just thought he was awesome.
He is, absolutely. But the chicken is,
Yes.
the rooster, I should say,
The
is
cock.
amazing. The cock. You want the combat cock. Chicharron, thank you, Major.
Of course, Major knows. But
I
she's
think
been
that's-
playing through the game with Choskers.
Yes. The co-op is good.
Google is my friend. Yeah. I didn't even think about, Google. Because I could have definitely just done that. Because
Yeah, but
I don't have to do any of the fancy stuff
that's
here.
like
I
work.
have Discord open and the stream, and I don't even have to worry about scenes or anything like that. This is awesome being on this side of things.
Exactly, like, I'm doing all the hard work here, all the heavy lifting. You just gotta sit there and look cute.
Exactly.
Talk a
And,
little
I mean,
bit, you know.
It's pretty easy. I haven't decided. Like, I feel like everybody always does no shave November, and I feel like I just want to do shave November and just
I was being nice, Major. Gotta be nice to my guests.
realize something.
Lol.
Get fucked. I forgot I had that power.
I saw that.
Knew it.
Yeah. At that moment, you knew you fucked up.
I don't
But yeah,
do that to him very often.
The only complaint I have about Far Cry 6, as far as co-op goes, is that any progression you do with somebody else, like in their game, and you're helping them do complete missions and stuff, is that it doesn't translate over to your game. So you have to redo them yourself.
That's stupid. I didn't know that.
No, like things
just
you
dumb.
unlock, items you acquire, and things like that, and the levels you get translate over back to your game, but mission completion doesn't.
So
So-
basically, you just have to go redo the missions as like an OP motherfucker with.
Yeah.
Seems kind of like a waste of time in all honesty, but
Exactly. But the best part of the game is playing fucking dominoes.
Dominoes, like
The dominoes mid-game.
Dominoes?
Yes. It's in, like, Daigoji and I played dominoes
oh,
in
fuck.
Far Cry 6 for 4.5 hours. An hour of which we did on stream. We just sat there and played dominoes. It was wonderful.
Oh.
It really was. That and the cockfighting.
So you streamed an hour of nursing home games.
Yes.
I'm actually not surprised. Like, I'm not. I don't even know how to play dominoes. Like, the game confuses the fuck out of me. I've seen it in movies. I'm just like, huh, yeah, totally know what's going on there. I don't at all. I don't
Well,
know how
I
to play
mean,
Rummy. That's
You guys
about
used to
the-
play Boomer Uno, so
Yeah,
you don't really
we
get
play
to-
Bumo.
poke sticks at me for playing dominoes on stream.
But is it really Boomer Uno though? I mean, Phase 10. I mean, it's like if anything, it's Millennial Uno because they added
That's
extra
fair.
unnecessary steps to make things more difficult.
That's fair. I will agree with that.
I'm gonna call it English Uno from now on because it's got all the extra shit in it, like a U.
Sounds like Major.
Yeah. Fucking dick.
Major Uno.
Major Uno. All the extra shit that you don't need in your life that just happens to be there.
Exactly. Like a McDonald's menu.
Like getting someone's emote tattooed on your ass cheek.
Yes. That is very extra.
So extra.
That's some extra
Fucking
bougie
extra.
shit. That sounds like something we would have done in the 80s.
Fucking 80s. Okay, in all honesty, were the 80s really that fun?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You see,
you guys had shitty music. That's all I know.
well, you see, here's the thing. We may not have had the best music, and there are some things that we could have done without. But we were in that time before social media, before there were cell phones, mid-80s, but those were the fucking bricks that were $3,000. But there weren't cameras everywhere. So all the dumb shit we did as kids, nobody could record. Unless they were rich and had a $500 camcorder.
So here's our third guest on all of this, the needy ass dog. And then the fourth
needy
guest,
ass kid.
which is the needy ass kid.
See, you're getting waved at. Go. Monkeys. Yes, I would have been I wasn't that young or old, Major. I was fucking... Well, no, I was from the age of 2 to the age of 10, 12, 10. Time is a trap.
Math is hard.
Math is hard.
Numbers confuse me.
Yeah. I was 11 when the Berlin Wall came down.
I don't even know when that was. I don't know history at all.
Yeah.
We established that I like to live a spoiler-free life, and I want to be surprised when it all happens again. I don't know which wall's coming down next, but I'll be surprised when that one builds up too.
Well, there are some things in the 80s that I'm glad that I hope never happen again, like the Challenger explosion. But
what was that? Was that the spaceship?
Yeah.
Okay.
The space shuttle that had the first teacher that was supposed to go into space on it. We all watched it in school, and it went...
That's fucked, like... Yeah.
I have fuzzy memories of some of the 80s, okay? It was only 8 years long.
Yeah, that's all it was. The other 2 years didn't matter. They didn't really count.
I'm using pandemic time as a calculator, okay? Where 1 year is 10. The 80s was only 8 years long. The 90s was 20 years long. And, the 2000s was 5 years long. And now in the 2020s, it's 100 years per year.
It feels like it. It really does. I swear 2020 was the longest year of my life.
Yes.
I don't know how I survived.
2020 was the best and worst year of my life.
I played a lot of video games.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I did, actually, now that I think about it.
I made friends as an adult.
That's true. We did make friends as adults, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we barely made friends as children.
Yep.
Then you come into adulthood and you're just like, what's that?
Yeah. Where do you...
People?
Like, in a normal circumstance, where do you make friends as an adult?
Like the other sad, lonely people in line with you at the coffee shop?
If you're lucky. But most of them are fucking nuts. Because they're up at the same time you are.
That's true.
They all have the same dead eyes, lost, broken soul that you do.
And then you go to like GameStop or something, and it's just like, I hope I don't look like that guy.
Mm-hmm. Or, oh my god, these fucking kids annoy me.
Yeah. Fucking kids, I swear. Why did we have them? Like, what in our life made us think, you know what? I want small versions of myself.
Because it felt good to fuck without a condom on.
Facts. That's why. It all makes sense now, actually.
Like, at the bottom level, it came off once, and we're like, this is really good. Maybe we should do this for a while. Oh, well, we got kids now.
Shit. Then you got tax write-offs, and then you're like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, this is okay. And then you had to start paying for school and stuff, and it's just like,
Yep.
never mind.
You have
I
to
now know
feed
why
them.
they gave me money beforehand.
Yep, you can clip that, Major.
It made condoms too, son.
They do. They're good. They're good for their uses, but they're no fun.
Also, at the same time, everyone practice safe sex.
Yes.
All right. Don't
Consent
bring any more
matters.
stupid people. Consent matters. Consent
Don't-
is important.
Don't be like Ange and have a rugby team of kids.
I'd rather not get 5 metal bars. I just won't wear
Mhm.
one. I don't need an excuse. Like the fact that I'm just like, no, don't feel like it. That's
Nope.
my excuse. And I don't have to set off metal detectors when I walk through them. Then explain
see,
that it's 'cause
I got
my cock has
fixed.
metal in it.
I went into the vet. I got fixed. Now it's not an issue anymore. Best damn
I did
decision
not.
I ever made.
That did-
Weirdest experience of my life, but still. Best decision I ever made.
Best and worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Well, now
Your
it's-
fertility be down bad.
I mean, you're not wrong.
At Ange's age, yes. At mine, I'm still like, I'm kind of
Yeah.
okay there. I'm only 31. All right, I think.
I
31.
think.
I'm only 31. That's the best part about being born in 1990. It's so easy to do the math to figure out how old I am. I add tens, and then I just have to get one random number. So
Yeah, he's just calling me out because 40s.
that's true. I am basically his age. That's the first time he's ever said that. I'm normally the old fuck. I like the fact that you're taking that heat from me right now.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's a service I will gladly provide.
Nah,
I don't mind
cool
being
with
the
that.
old man. You know, there are some advantages. Basically.
Senior citizen discount.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. See, I
look
can start
forward to
claiming senility when I, make a mistake. I can just be like, oh,
27 to 31, 2 years.
Gonna-
Yeah.
Eventually, I can forget my pants and people will just think it's normal. It's great.
So I have a question for anyone who wants to answer, because I already know one person's answer. So apparently, Ange will not stream without pants on. He can't stream in joggers or anything. Is that normal to anyone else? Like, do you feel unprofessional if you don't have pants on when you stream?
I have to be fully dressed.
I could give a fuck less. Because, I mean, obviously, from my angle, you can actually see more of me than you could see his fucking shoulders and head, but his bottom has to be
Yeah. It's just,
in trousers.
if I get up to go do something while I'm on stream, I don't need to stand up in my jogging pants with my bulgy there for the world to see. I'd rather wear actual pants or shorts
But-
if it's hot.
But then you could be a bulgy streamer, though. Like, we have booby streamers, we have hot tub streamers. Let's bring back the bulgy streamer.
I mean, I could. You're not
It's
wrong.
genius. It's a marketing play now. Bulgy
Knowing
streamer
my luck.
2022.
Knowing my luck, I'd probably get the ban hammer for that. Because I'm not I'm not beautiful enough by any men or women. The bulgy would probably never be a meta on Twitch.
I don't know, dude. I feel like it should be a meta.
It should be, but
I can't have people see stuff. Yeah. Totally.
Sure.
Let's ignore the fact that we've seen your ass today.
Exactly.
So-
So that was the stunt ass, was it?
It was actually the neighbor's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, can I draw something real quick on you in Sharpie? Make everyone think it's me. Can you stand in my bedroom? I'll take the picture. It's okay.
You actually got an ass
hell?
model. I see how it is.
It's actually genius. Excuse me, bud. Give me your ass real quick.
Yeah. I just
Things
want
not
to
say.
borrow your cheeks for a minute so I can draw on them. It'll be great.
Just want to draw on your ass cheeks real fast. Maybe Just take a couple pictures. It's completely consensual.
Make you Discord famous. It's great.
I touched you because you were about to fall off the bed, dog. Alright? I was trying to be nice. Don't give me that look.
Lol.
Like, I look over and he's got his whole ass hanging off the bed like he's about to die. And I'm like, he just kind of shove you back up there a little bit.
Yeah.
And he gives me the shitty look like I'm a bad person.
Well, yeah, because you disrupted his flow.
Fucking asshole, dog.
How dare you? But yes, no, the hair is blue. Well, here's the thing. It was supposed to be purple. It was purple dye. But my hair does whatever the fuck it wants. So it turned blue.
I mean, it could be worse. Could have wound up like fucking... I don't really know a bad color, actually, that it could have been.
Mustard yellow. Like deep gray poupon mustard.
That could be bad.
Diarrhea brown. Walking, talking midlife crisis. It makes me so happy. My life has been in crisis since I, got out of bed when I was 5. It just hasn't stopped being a crisis.
Imagine adding someone, though, for their hair. Or lack of.
Exactly.
Like, Ange is going through a midlife crisis and has a full head of luxurious, beautiful, flowing locks.
I could probably let it grow a little bit longer, put it in a ponytail. It'd be great.
Yeah. And some people just aren't blessed with the genetics that allow them to have hair. It's just
it's unfortunate,
Yeah, it's so down bad. Actually, fair enough. It does look good. Ange pulls off some weird hair. I don't know why.
It's true. My hair does what it wants.
Fucking my hair literally does whatever it wants. I just put a hat on and it just kind of flows and everything everywhere.
Here we go, Major. We'll give you some love.
In the cot, you big baby. Big baby. Come on, baby.
We're gonna give him love. I don't know if that's really a thing we need to do.
Cot. Get in there.
Oh, wow.
Speak to me with a bit more.
Get in the fucking cot, you fucking baby.
Now people can actually see the clip.
That's a thermite.
I'm curious. I see a slight click thingy.
You big baby. At me, bro.
You need to get yourself a really nice toupee, Major, and really fuck with people's heads.
That would be good.
It would be. Or
Get
go historical and get one of those really lovely powder puff wigs.
Powder wig. That's what you need.
Like, just get a powder wig. Right. Wear a red coat on stream and just fuck with the Americans. That would be content.
That would be one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
If I could actually see someone with a powder wig on, I would be so happy.
You could do the whole stream, title it The Red Coat Invasion of Fall Guys. Be great. Sing some Beatles songs off stream. Off key.
He already sings off key on stream anyway. This man doesn't know how to be on key. Yeah.
But that's what we go and watch him for. Let's be honest.
See, I like to go places where I can troll. And I'm allowed to. I don't have to get banned for it.
Yep.
And then the best part, the exact same fucks. So the best part is when people are actually so dumbfounded by the trolling that I do that they give me a sword. And then I could troll religiously and time other people out. That's great.
Well, you see, that's because when you see somebody who has a real gift for trolling, you make them a mod so that when actual assholes come in, your professional troll will slap them down immediately because they don't need the competition.
Like, in all honesty, my favorite band that I've ever done, other than for the clout that I actually seek, because obviously I need clout. I can't live without it. It makes me happy.
Hashtag gaming, hashtag chair.
Yes, hashtag gaming chair. So I actually have learned that in an 18 plus stream, you can bait people who aren't 18 into admitting that they're not 18 just so you can ban them.
Yes.
It's the best thing ever. Like, if someone's just annoying me, I'm just like, hey, how old are you, bud? I'm 17. Bam! The fuck out of here. I'm tired of listening to your mouth. It's made me so happy. I was at work sitting behind a semi-trailer on my forklift baiting this person. And it's my holy grail. I don't think I'll ever surpass it.
I can respect that. I really can. Yeah, Danny's good mod material, you know. That's what we keep him around for.
That's true. I think that's the only reason most people keep me around.
Yep.
I make other people feel good about themselves, and I can smack the shit out of people. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Lol.
Also, Dave, we don't have 18 plus in the stream title, so technically we don't have to ban you. I mean, I can.
Don't have to.
Just because it's you. You Siberian fuck. Fucking Siberian people.
We're talking about mature content, but we're not going to have the mature label on there because this is more amusing.
It really is. So, the only thing that you've really missed that is mature is Dave, wear a condom. And if you don't want to, don't, because it feels better without one.
It does. But you need consent first. No stealthing. Stealthing is bad.
Don't just pull it off and sling it against the fucking window.
Yeah. You know. You're not going to slip it off and flip it up behind you like a French letter into the toilet and think she's not going to notice.
This doesn't feel ripped anymore. Well, you know.
1 to 1,000. Are you a 16 on the successful people scale? Lol. If you're in this channel right now, success is probably the last thing you're worried about. True.
Like, yeah, there's nothing else that really can even be said about that. Like, success isn't something that you're like, I'm gonna go watch those guys. They're gonna teach me great things, and they're gonna make me very successful. And I'm gonna feel like I've come away with something positive in my night.
That's right. Remember, if you're watching this stream right now, go to Twitter and retweet the Go Live post, and you will earn 1,000 followers.
True. Also, if you guys do want to retweet, you can. It's okay. We'll delete the post afterwards to make sure it doesn't clutter up your line, because we're good people like that.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is, if you host right now, that helps. The more hosts we get, the more we get put into recommended. And who wouldn't want to recommend us? We're amazing. Amazingly horrible, but still amazing.
It's true. And like, if I go look at my recommended right now, I can't be fucked with half of these people.
Right?
I actually have, in my recommended currently, I have a channel that I am banned in, and I am not allowed to chat in anymore.
You know, so do I. And some of the recommended channels are people I've never even fucking heard of.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, my recommended consists of Fall Guys, Fall Guys, Fall Guys, Fall Guys, Warzone, and then an esports channel.
Only one person in my recommended list at the moment is playing a game that I would be interested in. I'm certainly not interested in Super Monkey Ball. Or Phasmo. I don't know what
Super Monkey Ball is. Fuck Phasmo. Jesus for fuck Christ. Motherfucker, will that game die already?
Paper Mario? That was good.
I'd probably be
a million years
Mario.
ago. I couldn't watch somebody else play it, though. That would just make me want to play it, and then I'd just go play it.
See, I don't have the capabilities to play it because I'm poor. It's Major out here hosting and then yelling at us because nobody.
I didn't get an alert. That's weird.
I didn't see it either.
Which wouldn't surprise me. Thank you for the possible host, Major.
Yeah, thanks for maybe hosting. Also, yeah, thanks, for the possible host. I didn't see an alert, and I've got nothing going on. Granted.
Thank you for the theoretical host. Maybe you hosted in an alternate dimension, or maybe you're having a fever dream.
Just to appease you, I'm going to, Major.
I'm going to go look.
I have to type now. Like, I'm upset about this.
Oh, he did too. Well, thank you for the actual host.
Yeah, thanks for the real host that didn't come through.
Yeah, that's weird.
All I'm going to say is, that guy in the hoodie looks good. I think you chose well.
He's got a nice hat on.
That's good.
I'm really digging the hat.
Fun fact, this is actually a Wish hat. I paid $3 for this. I waited like a month and a half to get it, but I was like, oh, Wish, I've never ordered anything from here before. How can they fuck up a hat?
Exactly.
And they didn't really fuck it up. I was really pleasantly surprised.
I ordered
also,
a watch off
Thank
of
you
Wish.
for the host. You didn't do it yet, but I'm going to thank you anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why the alert didn't go off. That's really
wink,
weird.
Nod, say no more. No self-promo in chat, please. Major. Fuck. AnjelusX.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that AnjelusX guy.
It's the best thing in my entire life.
It's nice that we have a multi-channel meme.
I have gifted so many subs to AnjelusX. Like, I don't even know who he or she or they or them or it is. But they're a lucky
We've
person.
never gotten a thank you. That's true.
No. I'm kind of upset about that. Like, why can't you at least just say, like, hey, thanks. I see that you guys have gifted me subs to all this random shit that I go over here and I see an old guy playing Stardew Valley games, and over here I see a redneck bearded guy playing Fall Guys, and then this guy keeps talking about his dick. And, I mean, it's just an array of a plethora of content that AnjelusX has been gifted to.
It's true. Our lives are a meme. Let's be honest.
True. And I don't know, Dave. I might have gifted a sub to AnjelusX in your channel. It's a possibility.
And if you haven't, you probably will now.
Yeah, now I probably will. Like, I just feel like it's required.
You know.
It just makes me so happy. Like, it's one of those things that this giant fuck up just created this hilarious thing that could just make us giggle.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need a giggle in your life.
Well, exactly. And I mean, sometimes we're going to have to renew them too, just because it will be entertaining to at some point have AnjelusX being subscribed to your channel for like a year. This person who will never show up, but
they've got a 6-month sub in my channel.
That's incredible.
So I'm going to need another 6 months gifted to them at some point in time, just to get them a year sub badge, just to fucking...
Just because. Like,
I almost wish that I could get a founder's badge for them, just because.
Right? Like, that would be amazing.
Like, AnjelusX, you're one of the OGs. Thank you.
One of my longest people to have subbed to my channel. I appreciate it.
And you have a 0 watch time.
We'd have to do an AnjelusX congratulations stream where we celebrate our good friend AnjelusX.
This is my 2,000 follower, aka AnjelusX charity sub stream that we're gonna do 24-hour stream on, and we're gonna strictly play Phasmophobia and Stumble Guys.
And Jump King.
Oh god, fuck that game. It hurt my brain so much. I have never been debated into playing a game again, and it will never happen.
But you should play it again. 24-hour stream. That would be amazing.
I can't be fucked. I couldn't do it. I did like 2 hours of that. I was just like, oh god. Like, nothing has ever made me want to punch my computer so much as that game.
That's the guy.
Fucking death simulator.
No kid, I don't know you at all. Lol. One of my biggest supporters.
I have no idea who you are, but hey. I'm curious.
Now we need an Angelus 7 alert now.
I wonder, does Ange have this command?
Oh yeah.
Does. Curious. That's a long fucking time.
Yeah, need an Angelus 7 alert too. That's true. Here, I'll give you one.
I'm gonna be a pumpkin blueberry.
Oh my god. I don't even have stream volume on, and I can still hear it in my head just by seeing it.
Thank you for the 2 months. 9 days, Dave.
Dave's really getting up there.
It's work in progress. And I appreciate it. I'm here for it.
We all absolutely love the Betray 3
Watch time? Yeah, probably. I should. One of my many bots.
1 day, 7 hours. Good
That's
job.
a respectable amount of time.
I have 3 days of 20 hours.
And you just slamming that big dick down on the table. I see how it is.
You gotta have a big dick somewhere.
Now you know, kids.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Fucking G.I. Joe.
Oh, of
I'm
course,
not gonna
gotta
lie.
have the classics.
I never got into G.I. Joe.
I loved
know
G.I.
why.
Joe when I was a kid. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Voltron. That was the shit I woke up early for.
See, I didn't wake up. Okay, well, now, if I woke up early, it was for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Digimon.
Yeah.
That was my early morning shows. And
See, I'm old.
You are. And the Animaniacs. I watched a shitload of Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And fucking
still
Captain
haven't-
N.
Then, what was the other one? There was another one.
The Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
That was actually a good show.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I never watched that one. It was
It
never on
was
TV
a
when I
fun
was...
cartoon. It really was.
One of my absolute favorite cartoons ever, and was the main reason why I kept HBO Max when I first got it. Because I got it just to watch, it was something. It was a big movie. It was one of the first ones that... Oh, it was Tom and Jerry. Because I fucking love Tom and Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
They have Static Shock on there, the entire series. And that was one of my favorite superhero cartoons ever as a kid. Because at the time, it was completely original. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, holy shit. And they have the whole show on there. And I binge watched all of it. And then I was sad because it was over. But,
Well-
you know, that's what happens, I guess.
Isn't Static Shock being developed for something again?
I think so. I've heard
I remember
talks of it.
something. I know
And if-
there's a live action Blue Beetle coming. And some other stuff, so.
As long as they do it good, it'll be great. Which I don't really have that much faith in them doing it good, so if I keep my expectations really low, if it's
Yes.
mediocre, I'm like, this movie's great. Because if I have high expectations, I always just get let down all the time. Because we wind up with so many shitty movies that they've made and remade and all of that.
Yes, this is true. I mean,
The new Suicide Squad was good. I'm giving that.
it was entertaining.
Compared to the first one that they did, I'm like, all right, you did a little bit better, so I'm pretty happy with
You
you.
just watch most hype thing. I'm not watching Squid Game. I have no interest.
Once again, I can't watch poorly dubbed things, and it looks poorly dubbed to me. I watched like the trailer for it, and I was like, no.
Yeah, you have to watch it subbed. If you're gonna watch it, you have to watch it subbed. The dubbing is horrible, and
Yeah, but I
just all over the place.
can't watch subbed either because I can't read and watch a movie. My ADD is just like, fuck you.
That's
Can't
fair.
focus on two things at once.
It's
why
the
I'm
concept for me. I don't.
You mean Hunger Games, aka Battle Royale?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I
That's
mean,
all it
it's,
really
it's,
looks
a,
like to
it's a
me.
hybrid of things, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Hunger Games, The Purge, and fucking kids games have a baby, and
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I liked a couple of the Purge movies.
I found the concept interesting, but the movie itself kind of just bored me.
The first one was fucking terrible. I went to the theaters and saw it, and I was like, this is the slowest, most boring thing I've ever seen in my life. And then the second one was okay, and then I watched Anarchy. And or no, Anarchy was the second one. It was election year that actually got a little bit better. I was pretty pleasantly surprised by it. And apparently there's a TV show now.
Yeah, there is.
I
haven't seen it, but I know it exists.
I might watch it. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't watch TV.
I've been watching a lot of series right now. I watched Lovecraft Country. Actually pretty good. Really fucking weird.
Yeah.
And kind of hard to follow for a little bit, and then it started to make sense, but it was good. I'm currently watching The Outsider, which is an adaptation of the Stephen King book.
Yes.
Pretty fucked up and good so far. So HBO Max is actually doing pretty good with their original shows. I was actually surprised because I expected them to fuck everything up.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's HBO, and they have a track record of quality content until it gets to like the final season, and then they fuck everything up. But
you know,
but that's true of a lot of things.
Why the fuck have I never heard of this?
I watch both. I watch the Marvel TV series and the DC. I don't mind the TV universe for DC. I mean, yeah, there's issues, but it's entertaining. Yes, I watched Punisher. I actually like the Marvel TV shows, other than Iron Fist was disappointing.
I haven't watched Iron Fist because it didn't really look appealing.
You're not missing anything.
I haven't finished Punisher because I keep forgetting that it exists.
Yes.
Daredevil was really good. I was actually really happy with that one.
Yes.
I thought the casting on it was solid. Jessica Jones wasn't really a fan of. It was okay.
I watched it because of David Tennant, I'll be honest.
That's that Doctor Who guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another one that I have. Oh, Defenders I haven't watched. Which is the one with like all of them together.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad. I enjoyed Gotham up to a point. I kind of got tired of it at one point, but it was good. Constantine, I'm so sad that they didn't keep it going. I mean, it's nice to see him on Legends, but I wish they had continued his series. I wish the WB had, or CW, sorry. I wish the CW had taken his show and put it on their channel, or put it on the streaming service or whatever, rather than just letting it end.
I love Constantine's character, but I haven't watched the show.
The show was good. Him on Legends, it hit and miss. They didn't really utilize the character as good as they should have until the one crossover event where they had the cameo with Lucifer. That was entertaining. But, you know, I really enjoyed the Marvel What If series, but it could have been a lot better.
But I haven't watched it.
It was good for what it was, but it didn't really do a lot, because it basically took characters from the MCU and put a spin on changing their lives, where traditionally the Marvel What If comics were like, could get really outlandish. So it basically just took established canon and then changed the outcomes a bit, which was interesting, but they could have done something more with it.
I did not know that was based on comics, actually. I didn't know there was What If comics.
Yep.
But I also haven't followed comics in a very, very long time, because they're expensive to actually buy.
Yes. Right now, the only way to really enjoy comics is to get one of those comic apps and then try to watch it on it, or read them on a tablet, but that's a fucking pain in the ass. I find, anyway.
I'm going to be honest, Lucifer is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yes.
I fucking
really
love
well
that
done.
show. I haven't watched the end of it. Me and Sam have been watching it, and I procrastinate really bad on watching things to the point to where we have like 4 shows that she's waiting for me to watch. because we watched them together, and I don't half the time. I need to just sit down one day and binge watch the rest of Lucifer, just because I watched it when it first came on TV.
Yeah.
I worked 12-hour shifts at a place, and I didn't have a lot to do for about 6 hours of my shift, so I would pirate episodes of shows that I never heard of that were coming on, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll give this one a shot, because I haven't had cable in 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I've religiously watched it since then, and then cried a little bit when it was canceled, and then shed tears of joy when Netflix picked it up.
Yep.
And it's good.
It'd be nice if they did another season of Punisher, but I don't think we're going to see that yet. The biggest rumor surrounding the MCU right now is that Buddy who plays Daredevil is going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home. But the two things with the rumors there is, one, the MCU is very good at misdirection. So it could be absolute bullshit, or it could be completely true. It'd be nice if it was true, because he did the character justice. It'd be nice to have him in the MCU proper. But this is Marvel, and what you think you're going to get, you don't get.
Yeah, Marvel likes big names too, so...
Yeah.
I don't know why... I know why. But it really pisses me off when... Like, The Flash is the biggest example I could give. The guy who played Barry Allen on the TV show did fucking wonderful. He was a great Flash.
Yeah.
And then they make a Justice League movie with the Flash, and they don't put him in it. I understand
Ezra
it had
Miller.
something to do with contracts of CW and all this, but
it was some of that, but it was also the fact that they wanted to have it different, and so they got Ezra fucking Miller, who is the worst fucking Flash in history. Like, I can't, I don't.
It's me off. But like the fact that they didn't have him, I'm just like, we've watched this guy for like 5 seasons at that point in time.
Yeah.
And he has molded this character into greatness, and you're just gonna piss it off to this guy that just completely sucks and can't do anything.
Yeah. Like,
granted, I mean, you couldn't really have a good actor at the same time when you have Ben Affleck playing fucking Batman, let's be real.
No, this is true. I enjoyed Discount Batman. I mean, Arrow. To an extent.
He is Discount Batman.
He is Discount Batman. You know, my problem with Arrow was the fact that they used so many Batman villains in Arrow. But, I mean, it's a universe without Batman, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, they could have done more with it. But then again, Green Arrow doesn't really have that interesting of a rogues gallery, so I get it.
Only thing I remember Green Arrow ever doing was helping to almost kill Superman. That's actually the only reason I remember anything.
Titans and Doom Patrol are good. I still need to see Stargirl. I still need to watch that one.
I've watched like a season and a half of Titans. It's on that list of shows that we watched together that I haven't watched anymore of. It was good so far. I've enjoyed it, and I feel like they're doing well with it.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of concerned that they're going to fuck it up. But DC normally does do good with everything but their actual big budget movies.
Yeah. Like, DC animation has been
fucking
killing
amazing.
it for years. The new Catwoman Hunted that got showed at Phantoma looks like a lot of fun. And the new Batman cartoon series, which is basically a spiritual successor of Batman the Animated Series, looks really good.
Why can't they do it with their movies? Like, why does it have to be so hard?
I honestly don't know, because they keep putting the wrong people in charge of the movies. That's why. They don't have a Feige.
They need to fucking figure it out.
They don't have a Feige clue what they're doing, but...
We've had so many shit DC movies. Anything other than Batman, we've never had a good one of.
She-Hulk does need to start, but I think the next one coming is Hawkeye, which actually looks like a lot of fun. That's the next Marvel Disney Plus series, I think. which starts next month. I think
could be good.
it looks
feel
like a
like
lot of
Hawkeye
fun
is a
from the
character.
trailer. The trailer looks like a lot of fun. Like the Disney Plus Marvel shows all have a different tone to them.
I
Like
think I've watched one.
WandaVision was weird. Loki was fucking wonderful. Start to finish, I really enjoyed Loki.
So I should watch Loki first, is what you're telling me.
Yes. Well, Loki
Okay.
and WandaVision aren't really connected. Yes, Moon Knight with Oscar Isaac is going to be amazeballs. But WandaVision you could watch, but it's trippy, so you'll either like it or you'll hate it. Honestly. But Loki is really what sets up What If and sets up Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Okay. So I'm just gonna watch Loki.
I'd start with Loki first, and then if you've got the time, watch WandaVision. If you want to see more about Wanda post-snap, because it sets her up for Doctor Strange too. Like, these shows are setting up the scene for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Those two are, anyway. And supposedly What If does too.
So the question is, so what's our next Marvel movie?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Is that our
No,
next
sorry.
one?
The Eternals.
Oh yeah, Eternals.
Yes.
Not really hyped for that at all.
I am, only because it's not the MCU. It's the MCU, but it's not the same old characters. It's the main story adjacent.
Yeah, but I fucking hate Angelina Jolie.
Oh, that's fair. A lot of people do.
It's the only reason that I'm like not hyped for it, like, because like it's gonna be good, and I know it is, but at the same time, I'm just like, all right, yeah.
Yeah,
Consider her the female Ben Affleck. There's two actors I just don't like. That's them.
If I was going to switch anybody out with Angelina Jolie, I would have put in Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I could get behind that. Literally.
Right? Like, if they made that switch, then I would be a lot more hyped for Eternals. But she's got her own superhero franchise on the go on Netflix anyway. So, yes, there is some connection between WandaVision and Loki. We know that, Major.
Took a fart out of anything.
You'd eat the peanuts out of her shit. We know that. It's not the point.
Yeah. Dave, shut the fuck up. No spoilers. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Seed shit. No spoilers. We talk vague storylines here. That's what
right.
we do.
So,
We're going to keep it vague and slightly interesting. And that's about it.
you know, I'm interested in the Eternals because it will mention things that have happened, but it doesn't matter. But the Eternals are what's going to set up a lot of things to come. Because between the Eternals, the Celestials, and then the multiverse, that's when that's laying the groundwork for the Fantastic Four and mutants. I want
swear
the
to
X-Men
fucking
back.
God.
I want the X-Men
we
in the
get-
MCU and be good.
I gotta say, if I get another shitty X-Men, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. The only my favorite X-Men movie isn't an X-Men movie. It's just Logan.
Logan was good.
Logan was good.
I liked
Sorry, the first X-Men movie was good.
the first X-Men movie was good. I didn't like the second one. And
Yeah.
the third one had parts that I really liked in it. But as a whole, it was god awful.
Yeah. Well, I did like First Class. I liked what
First
they
Class-
tried to do, but then they dropped it after First Class.
They really did.
After First
was
Class, they
funny.
fucked the dog.
I liked the comedy that they had in that one.
Yeah.
But then they had the biggest plot hole ever that pissed me off to no end of Havoc being there before Cyclops existed, and then it just
Mhm.
hurt my head because I'm like, that's his younger brother. That was the only comics I ever really followed, and Havoc was always my favorite character.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know why. Him and Nightcrawler, because they were just badasses.
hmm
I'm like, yeah, this is this guy. He's in first class. I'm like, no. No. That's why.
Yeah. I know. It's just so, but they're setting up for eventually mutants and Fantastic Four, and the question is who's the big bad? And I mean, if they're gonna do Fantastic Four, then it's probably gonna be Galactus.
Yeah. So is this third reboot of Fantastic Four or fourth reboot?
Fourth, I think.
I think it's fourth, because wasn't there a really, really old one?
Yes, there was a really old one, and then there was the one that wasn't too horrible, and then there was that other one that we don't talk about.
There was the one that we just don't talk about.
No, we're not counting animated as one. No, we're talking just about movies.
Yeah, just the real people one, not the cartoony people one.
Yeah.
We're just not going to acknowledge the one that had that guy from Footloose in it.
Yeah. We're just going to let that pass. All right. I need to go drain my old man bladder, so entertain the people. I will be right back.
Okay. So he's old, so he's going to pee. Because he forgot his catheter today. So he's going to have to take a second to kind of step back and, go install that. I didn't even know there was an animated one, Dave. I haven't paid attention that much to it. But I will say that the absolute best ever animated movie from DC or Marvel, in my opinion, is still The Dark Knight Returns. Because it's amazing. Ow. Oh, so you're talking like the old cartoon. That's not an animated movie. That's a series. Like Spider-Man and X-Men. See, that makes sense now. Now I'm going to let it slide because I didn't know that we're talking about that. I actually did used to watch that cartoon a lot. It came on, I think, Saturday mornings with X-Men, Batman. I don't remember which one at the time. Batman Beyond is the best Batman cartoon, though. Let's be real. Yeah, see, you called it animated. You fucked me up.
Yeah, see, I'd go Batman, the animated series, and then Batman Beyond.
I'm pretty hyped. I think they might eventually do a Batman Beyond movie. I think they're kind of building towards it.
I honestly don't know what they're doing, and I don't think they know what they're doing. The fact that they're
really
still making
either.
this Flash movie, and they're doing Flashpoint again, because the TV show did it, so now they're going to do it in the movie. And I mean, I'm excited to see Keaton back, and some of the other things, but
why, though?
Exactly.
How many times do we really need to see Flashpoint Paradox?
Well, basically, they're trying to fix their extended universe.
Well,
and
the thing is,
the only way to fix something like that is... Well, yeah, but they screwed up with the DCEU, so now they need to fix it while they still have these actors on contract, so they're going to do Flashpoint.
But it's never going to be as good.
No, it won't.
And that's such a good animated movie.
Everyone,
if you have not watched Flashpoint Paradox, just close stream.
Yeah.
Boot up HBO Max.
Watch it.
If you don't have it, I'm sure there's a free trial.
Yes.
And it's on there. Watch it. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yes. All of the...
Excuse me? Shut the fuck up, Automod. We will allow fuck anytime that we...
That's right. All fucks are allowed.
Actually, it was will fuck it. Will fuck it was
I don't know.
why it was not permitted.
I have Automod set on the weakest settings with only particular things filtered out on purpose, so I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. Automod
Fucking bots. You can't trust bots. Let's be honest.
It's true. You can't.
But, DC has always killed it with their animated shows. Or almost always. Especially the movies. I still need to watch Long Halloween.
I saw it on there the other day. I haven't watched it yet.
But, Batman Samurai, I think that's what it was called. I can't remember the actual title of it. Where they time travel back to feudal Japan. That one was really good.
Batman Samurai.
I think it is. It was really good.
See, I've watched that one. Yes, I bought that one. I have a bad habit. That's what I buy on Black Friday.
You're absolutely right,
Lots of
Matt.
DC
Batman
movies.
Ninja. Yes, thank you.
Hey, yeah, cool. Good job, Dave.
Yeah, DC does pretty good with almost everything except their movies.
True.
Some good movies have been made, like, the Nolanverse was good. And
good,
some of the earlier Batman movies were entertaining for what they were, but they were products of their time. But
yeah, they're dog shit now.
Yeah.
But like growing up, I thought they were the best thing.
I enjoyed Aquaman.
It wasn't bad. I'll give it that.
Right. Compared to the other ones. And
Compared to Green
to an
Lantern.
extent, I enjoyed Man of Steel. To a point. It had
watched
problems.
It, but for one, I fucking hate Superman.
Well, yeah, the classics
I'm always really biased with him.
The classics are always wonderful. I'm not going to dispute that. Christopher Reeves and his father are the best Supermen.
Or men. So I haven't watched any of the old ones because...
But,
It was always either Batman or Superman, and I obviously leaned towards the edgelord orphan that had lots of money.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's why wouldn't I?
The Cloak and Dagger TV show, I watched a little bit of it, but then stopped. We need drunk belligerent Superman. Yes, we do. That was hilarious. Drunk Superman was fucking entertaining back in the day. I watched a little bit of Cloak and Dagger, but then I forgot about it. Yeah, Hulk. Hulk is entertaining in specific uses.
The Hulk is literally just a giant roided out green version of the American man named Kyle. Like, he drinks Monster Energy and punches drywall.
Yeah. The Hulk is a plot device. More than anything else, the Hulk is a plot device.
It really is.
When the shit hits the fan, they bring out the Hulk.
Then he smashes some stuff, and
Black
then the
Lightning
actual
was
people
good,
who know
yes.
what they're doing. Black Lightning, never watched it. I've seen it. Like
it was good.
I think it's on my list on Netflix.
Yeah.
Which also has a lot of things that I'll probably never watch on it. I'm just like, oh yeah, cool, add to my list.
Black Lightning the actor is playing the character again for the first 5 episodes crossover event of the new season of Flash. Actually, I saw a trailer for that earlier today. It looks interesting.
Where do you find these trailers? Do you just like scroll through?
I get press releases every day from DC and whatnot. Like I like the new James Bond movie. I got some of their press releases and marketing before the trailer drops, so
I can't get behind the James Bond movies. I don't know why.
Yes, he was on Legends for a couple of episodes. He was in the last big crossover event too.
I really need to catch up on things.
So, but the next the season premiere of Flash, season 8, I think, is a big crossover event.
See, everyone else watches these things, and I just watch fucking anime.
Well, the funny thing is I was talking with Muffin about TV today and how we're not like watching traditional TV. And I got on a tangent and I started thinking about toy commercials. When's the last time you've seen a toy commercial?
I don't know. Do they make them anymore?
Well, I assume they do. I mean, they've got children's cartoon channels and whatnot, so maybe they're on those. But on actual, like, normal TV, like, I remember when I was a kid, in the 80s and the 90s, they were really interesting. Like, they did commercials for kids' toys.
Yeah.
And they, like the He-Man
Light-Bright
ones and all the things, and I remember those. And this is like even before game consoles, like just for toys. They had good commercials. Lego had ones. But now it's like, that's it, Matt. ads are so targeted. Like I'll never see a toy commercial on fucking YouTube, except maybe after I'm done Christmas shopping and looking at
true.
shit. Then I might see one toy commercial. But the only way I'll see a toy commercial right now is to look for them.
Major, fuck you and your water bottle. Like, we've had this discussion of how I don't understand, like why is it said like that? Why is it water bottle? Like, why do I sound like I have a cock in my mouth?
The T is silent.
Be real. The T is silent. All of it's silent.
Yeah.
I have seen My Life doll commercials somewhere. I don't know where.
Exactly, Matt. They'd be incredibly focused. They're for kids. And, well, I mean, partly it's because if kids want to look at toys, they go on YouTube and watch the fucking kids unboxing toys.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like, that is where, I mean, they don't even need commercials anymore. They just go watch some dumb fucking kid sit there opening toys. Oh, here's Matt. He's a cunt. So yeah, they don't need commercials anymore. They've got kids making YouTube content for kids.
I don't understand this unboxing trend. I realize it's been around forever. But Jesus McFuckerson, at what point in time in my life have I ever thought, I want to watch him open up this box?
What was it? It'd be, 3 years ago now? I used to get loot crates for review. Like, Loot Crate sent me some loot crates to review them. And I made a couple of unboxing videos.
And people watched them, didn't they?
People watched them. Hey, Sir Frog. And that was very, like, that's content that is no longer on the YouTube channel. That's gone. That got scrubbed. That and the ALS challenge and some other things. But I made a couple of unboxing videos of loot crates back in the day with my janky ass phone. And they got a couple of thousand views.
Take a second to appreciate and love. Loot Crate was fucking amazing.
Yes.
I don't know if it still is because I haven't had it in a very long time. But I actually used to be hype about that.
Yeah.
Because I got some cool
Matt,
shit out of that thing.
Your ALS challenge. Oh, I don't think Daigoji did his, and we nominated him for a couple of times. But ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Oh. Things from the before times.
Japanese loot crates.
Daigoji is a wiener. You heard it here first, kids.
It's true. Watching unboxing videos is not like watching a streamer play a game.
No.
Because it's a fucking box, alright?
Yeah, and by the time people got the boxes and unboxed them for the video, those boxes were no longer available anyway. So I guess people watched them so they could see what might come in a loot crate and then be like, oh, well, maybe I should order a loot crate. I guess that's it, but...
A punching dummy or a sword training dummy to absolutely murk. Sir Frog? I feel like you're very angry.
Just get a golf club and find a tree.
Or, I'll tell you one of the best things I've ever done in my life. So, one of my best friends moved into his sister's old house, and they left a bunch of shit there that we had to throw away. And they had a big projection, big screen TV, one of the old big box fuckers that was like 5 foot wide.
Mm-hmm.
And they left a katana behind. So my genius idea was, I'm going to take this katana to this TV.
Wall.
And I stabbed a TV. And it was fucking awesome.
Well, that's fair, Frog. That is
Use
fair.
your nutsack as a speed bag. You
Ow.
can also do that too.
You could. I mean, if you don't
You're
plan
in.
on having kids, why not?
Yeah, if you're into that, we don't kink shame.
No. You want to punch your own bag? I mean, go for it. Yeah, okay, maybe not your golf clubs then, but, find something. Trees make good practice dummies.
Yeah.
Send vids. Wrong site, Major. We're not on the hub. We're on Twitch.
On Twitch, not...
Hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Exactly, Matt. Exactly.
That actually hurt my head to read that. I just keep seeing the word motherfucker.
You take yourself a motherfucker. And, oh dear. Both parents positive, brother wasn't feeling... Oh, okay. Yeah.
Stay in your room. Don't leave it, ever.
Yep.
Make friends with DoorDash.
Self-quarantine. Mask
Video
up.
games at DoorDash.
Stop licking things, yeah.
That too.
Don't be licking other people's eyeballs. That reminds me. This reminds me of something that has nothing to do with licking things or motherfuckers. Well, maybe motherfuckers. But we used to joke about kids licking other kids' eyeballs. And I don't know why, but it does remind me. I saw an article going around the socials about kids faking tics and Tourette's for clout on like TikTok.
That's a thing?
Apparently, well, there are some TikTokers who actually legitimately have Tourette's and have tics. So there are now, and I think the article specifically said a lot of teen girls are now developing the same tics and yelling beans and doing other things based on these TikToks that they've seen. And it's now a thing that's starting to happen.
What the fuck is wrong with people now?
I mean, some of it is there are things where if you for some people who actually have tics, there are legitimate moments where if you're exposed to particular things as tics, you can actually, they will start embed and people will start doing them also. But then there's this whole fleet of people who are doing it now just to be on trend.
What?
Yes, to imitate accidentally. Absolutely. Go labia.
Go labia.
Matt. No.
I was trying to read it So is that when you fake an accent? Is that considered one of those things?
No, that's just purpose. It depends. There are certain words. I will say, I'm going to intentionally say water because I will normally say it in a quasi-British way normally, because when I was a teenager in Houston, I hung out with a lot of Brits, a lot of British expats and Australians, rather than with the Americans. A boot, yes, I know, the Canadian isms. So,
let me tell you all about it.
There are certain words I will say in a more British-leaning way, because that's the way my brain interprets them, because that's how I heard them when I was a teenager, and it stuck. I'm going to say it properly for the sake of things like batteries. I will just say batteries.
Batteries?
And sometimes I'll say vitamins rather than vitamins, because my brain will pop out with the accented words, because ADHD, neurodivergence, it's more fun to say these things. My brain will just say them that way rather than saying batteries. And I'll just do it normally. So in order to say them properly, I have to say them. I have to actually focus to say them in the Canadian American way.
Yeah, I don't think I say anything like I do predominantly, for some god awful fucking reason, hang out with a lot of English people.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the only closest one I could say that I have picked up that I say is I actually say cunt different now. Because I think it's fun now that I can say cunt and it's okay. And then if I just want to tell someone that they're being a cunt, then it's an insult and it makes me happy.
Yes, your bromance with Major.
Basically just you. No, we have you and Mikey and I count the Welsh people and all of them as
British
English
adjacent.
Yeah, British adjacent.
Yeah.
And like, I don't hang out with fucking Americans. That's what I'm getting at here.
Like my kids will do the same thing with certain words because they watch a lot of UK streamers. Like my 16-year-old won't say garage, she'll say garage.
Garage.
Like it's not something she does consciously. She'll just be like, "I need to go out into the garage to get something," and I'll look at her like, "What the fuck did you just say?" You know. My youngest will call me father.
Father.
She'll be like,
have a tea.
Have you seen my pants, father? I can't find them. And I'll just be like, you fucking asshole. Fucking Peppa Pig.
Fucking Peppa Pig.
Like, that's the only thing she'll do. She'll say mother, and she'll say father. It's just, no. Yep. Trousers. Does your oldest say petrol? No.
They're pants.
She does not. Mm-hmm.
And Dave, fuck off with the color thing because
He
I'm
belongs
actually
in
the
the ocean.
minority right here. Because tea does belong in the ocean. Fuck your tea.
Oh, God.
So apparently it's not a common knowledge that AJ will make
It's
fun
true.
of Major and them, and we will talk about throwing their tea into the ocean. And apparently it wasn't common knowledge that was one of America's rebellion things, that we just dumped their fucking tea out. Like, we made
That's
a joke
because-
once, everyone would say we were stupid. We're like, that's what we did.
Well, it's just like Canada. Well, our British colonizers, because we weren't officially Canada yet, but Canada burnt down the White House twice.
Like you guys have a White House, or like our White
No.
House?
War 1812. Canadians and the British made it down to the States and burnt down your White House.
Wow. See, I don't know history, so good
So-
job.
You know, it was a shitty White House. I mean, to be fair. I mean, at this point in the simulation, the White House could use a good purge again, just to get the Cheeto smell out. But
Yeah.
that's a whole other story.
Dust everywhere.
Yes, that was the White House in Philly.
Gonna be huge.
They need a new one. Make it bigly. But
God.
yeah, the FBI can knock on my door. It's fine. I'll just be
FBI
banned from
doesn't
flying
go
to
to
the
Canada.
States. I don't care. Yeah, they don't have jurisdiction. They get the RCMP to do it.
Yeah, the Royal City Military Police. Is that actually right? It wasn't
No.
right, was it?
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Oh yeah, the Mounties.
Mm-hmm.
I only know of them because of Super Troopers.
Yes.
Which, for the record, did you enjoy Super Troopers, Ange?
Yes, I did.
Have you seen Tacoma Fire Department?
No, I have not. I
Watch
heard about it, though. Okay.
It's so good. It is exactly like Super Troopers, only in a fire department and in a TV show form.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
I was so happy when I found it on HBO. And then I binge
Okay.
watched it in a day and a half and I cried because it was over. But it's so fucking funny.
See, full disclosure, for what I've been watching lately, I've been watching fucking Korean rom-coms and K-dramas. That's what I've been watching lately. Netflix!
Is they really on Netflix?
They're really on
think we
Netflix,
have
and some of them are really good.
I think we have different Netflixes.
Like Hotel de Luna and Hometown Cha Cha Cha. Those are some damn good rom-coms. Hotel de Luna isn't really a rom-com though. But it's a supernatural. It's got a little bit of romance to it, but it's a supernatural kind of show. It's actually really good. And Hometown Cha 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 is my rom-com of the year. It's so good, and it gets you in the feels.
Oh, you're such an old man sometimes. But I can respect it. Frog, Squid Game came with America and everyone else in the world's desire to see Battle Royale meets Hunger Games meets apparently Red Light, Green Light.
Matt, actually, if you're still there, that movie from the 80s about the game show where people died, I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. That I think Schwarzenegger was in. I can't remember the name of it. I should Google it, but I'm lazy.
Condemned? No, that was Steve Austin in like 2005.
Yeah, no, this was in the 80s. I can't remember what it's called. But that's basically kind of what Squid Game is.
I feel like I should know this.
Oh, I can't. It bothers. It's driving me nuts. It came out, I think, before Total Recall and those, and it was something. Running Man. Yes, thank you, Major.
Jesus, fuck my life. Yeah. I had Blade Runner in my head, and I couldn't figure out why I had that in my head, but it was the running part.
Yes, the Running Man. That's
so
exactly
Korean
what it
Running
is.
Man.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Same. It's the same premise of people watching a game show where people actually die. Only they're playing. It's like fucking Takashi's Castle and Most Extreme Challenge, and that other fucking one. But people actually die and shit.
So, I will tell you, if you ever want to watch a movie that is based on the sport of other people dying, you just watch The Pest, an old 90s movie with John Leguizamo in it. And it's an amazing movie.
I vaguely remember that, but I think I might have been drunk.
Probably. I feel like you actually had to be drunk to watch that movie, but
yeah. I started drinking and smoking when I was 12, so things are spotty.
The dick and fart jokes get me every time. Like, it's just like that stupid comedy. I don't know
quality
why.
Humor.
Makes me feel smart.
Farts will never not be funny.
It's true.
Doesn't matter how old you get.
And it's always better when you get someone else with the fart, though.
Yeah.
Like, the silent, really just terrible smelling ones, and you're just sitting there and you just watch other people just go...
Especially on a long car ride.
Oh, lock the windows.
You still got an hour to go, and yeah. And you just
lingers in the fucking cushions.
Yeah. And it's so bad that they can taste it. Yeah.
That's when you know you're a father.
It's true. Twitch does force ads now, yes. Well, you can have pre-roll ads, or you can turn off pre-roll, and then you have to run ads at certain durations in stream.
I didn't even know that.
Pre-loaded, yes. You can turn off your pre-roll, but then you have to run ads. I think it's in the first 30 minutes you have to run an ad, and then you can wait another hour, and then you have to run another ad. Or you can keep your pre-roll.
So wait, are we running ads? Did I not know about this?
I don't think an ad ran. It could have. I don't know. I don't remember how I have it set. I know I have pre-roll on, and then, you know. Or you can get Twitch Turbo. Well, yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck Twitch Turbo is.
I am an ad.
there's a lot of ads going on now. Ads for what? Tell us.
Yeah. What are these?
What are they
What
saying
are
our
the ads
demographic
you're
is?
seeing?
So, do you pay for ad-free viewing everywhere for Coca-Cola? Is it regular Coca-Cola, or is it like vanilla Coke?
Or Coke Zero?
Or Coke Zero? Or Cherry Coke?
Took a cherry
$10
cola.
a month. I don't really feel like that's worth $10 a month.
Ads
Normal.
don't bother me. I can just ignore them.
Yeah.
You know, gives me an extra second to scratch my nuts before I have to see somebody else's face.
And they made it like a video game ad. That sounds dope, actually. Yeah, I see your fake partner badge. For some reason, you feel the
okay.
need to flex.
I know. He's got that VIP badge. I'm not sure why. I think I was drunk.
No, I don't know either.
I just got a minute ad after getting like a minute to even get in here. Oh, look, there's the Sam alert. I haven't seen that in a while. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Major Nosebleed is subscribed for 0 months. Just
That's
subscribed
awesome.
for 2 months in a row. I'm so fucking confused.
I know.
I was reading that, I'm like, I know math is hard. I work today and everything, and I'm like, yes, Esposa. Yes, that's my name.
But see, I'm going to thank Major because if Major hadn't been here, he wouldn't have been here to get the gift. And you wouldn't have
true.
felt compelled to gift it to him.
I do what I want. Well, that's for completely different things. God,
Exactly.
fuck.
Oh.
You know what I think about your $10 a month? You know what I think about that? Get fucked, kid. That's all I got to say. There's $10. Fuck you.
And the Gundam alert. I love the Gundam alert. It's so good.
Now you guys have cool little sub badges.
This is all going to get muted on YouTube.
It's all good. I'm just fucking everything up. But it looks cool.
Now that we're out of the muted part on YouTube, you missed the secret ingredient in how to grow on Twitch. Maybe you'll
Sure.
catch us live on Twitch to actually find out all our tips and tricks when it comes to growing on Twitch.
Links in the description.
Links in the description below. Thank you, Danny.
Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, comment if you like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe turn on that little bell so maybe you get another notification when the next video goes up.
That's right. Share with your friends.
Yeah,
You'll find us live on Twitch whenever the fuck we feel like it.
exactly. Remember, there's other ways to support your favorite streamers. You don't just have to do it monetarily. A host works. A follow doesn't
Follow
really
is
do
good.
much, but you know it helps us in ways. And you know, if
It
you
doesn't
really
cost a
want
thing,
to-
but it sure is appreciated.
yeah, sure is appreciated.
Now for a Danny clip.
I don't even know what clips I have. They scare me.
I know, right?
What the fuck is this?
You was gifted, AJ. I'll give you that. Excuse me.
Was that a gifted
Yeah, but
clip?
Yep,
I didn't give
that
you
was a
permission to
gifted
turn
clip.
off.
I'm okay with that.
The secret ingredient to making
not
Grandma's
eat that
famous soup? Which the secret is obviously a severed finger.
Had a slight echo to it, and not.
Woof. That's a lot to unpack, Frog.
I know. I'm like, you know, my grandma died a long time ago, but if she ever made soup, I'm pretty upset now because I apparently ate a severed fucking finger.
I mean, my one grandmother, it wouldn't surprise me.
That was a pretty bean. So that's code word for Major saying that was me spectating him on Slime Scraper.
Lol.
Let's see if Danny made it. Maybe.
I mean,
Not sure.
If you're gonna watch a bean, you might as well watch Major's bean.
true.
Yeah.
Some call
We've all
it
been there,
an undersized
done that.
penis. Some call it an oversized clitoris. Never know. It's a mystery.
Or it could just be a lily white tattooed ass.
That too.
Beat you? Nobody
Fair
said anything
enough.
about beating you.
I've called before you a couple times when you've decided to stay behind in grief. So we're just gonna assume that that's what happened and make me feel better about myself.
Fish have fingers
have-
too. This is true.
When the fuck do fish have fingers at?
You've never had fish fingers?
I've had fish sticks.
Same thing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. I was really confused. It's like they have fins, and the fins have like little bones in them, but I've never heard them called fingers.
See, all I get from this conversation about Major being fast is that he's a fast finisher, and
Always comes first.
always comes first.
Fish fingers and custard. I think we have two different kind of descriptions of custard here.
I know where that's going.
You
If
do?
you're a Whovian, you get that. Yeah,
Hoovian, like Dr. Seuss.
Doctor Who.
Oh. So for the record, in the Grinch, I'm pretty sure they're called Hoovians.
No, that's Whoville. Where the Who live.
Whoville?
Yes,
Or
the Who is also a band,
That
but no, fans of Doctor Who are called Whovians.
Oh. Sorry,
Meh.
I didn't know this. I've watched one Doctor Who episode, and it hurt my fucking head. So I quit.
That's fair. I mean, I loved Doctor Who since I was a kid, and used to watch the original series on
Also,
reruns, black and white.
While I'm disappointing everyone, I'm going to go ahead and say that I can't stand Star Wars either. So, just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Hence the reason
Oh,
why.
fucking nerds. This is true, Major.
I actually... So my old command in this channel
Oh, it's still a command. I just have it turned off.
Actually, if you do exclamation point Majin, it used to say imagine not knowing who the fuck Mark Hamill is. Because I didn't know who the fuck Mark Hamill was.
Yep.
And then, the worst part is, the thing that made me remember who Mark Hamill is Jay and Silent Bob, and he was Cockknocker.
Yes.
And I still have yet to actually live this down.
It's true. Can you imagine not knowing who Mark Hamill is? Joker. Yes, he voices the Joker. This is true.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Just saying, I didn't like Star Wars. I couldn't be fucked with it. And now Dave's fighting people. I don't fucking know why.
I don't know. I enjoyed Star Wars. It was part of my childhood, but I would not live and die with it. I've
what's
never
the
been
frog
so
on that?
invested in anything. Really. Except maybe Cowboy Bebop.
And porn.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
They had some good storylines, dude. Lord of the G-Strings.
The porn has gotten
Just
more and
love
more
it.
interesting. They're actually putting work into the stories. I mean, nothing's as good as Debbie Does Dallas. Let's be honest. But still.
I actually remember that. It was on Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
now
Tolkien
everybody
is
just
good.
gets stuck in dryers.
I know, right? Like,
Help, step bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me out from underneath this coffee table with your penis?
I'm stuck in this couch.
Yeah, my hand's stuck. I was trying to get the remote. The only thing that could save me is your erect penis.
Yep.
Like,
I'm stuck in the garbage disposal, but please fuck me from behind.
yeah, don't help me get my hand out. Don't even worry about the light switch right next to me that I might accidentally hit while we're doing this. Just fuck me from behind.
Yep. I don't understand these things.
I don't
Really, we talking about
like,
Debbie Does Dallas? We talk about everything here, Dave. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, don't
there is no
shame us.
My podcast is basically the Seinfeld of podcasts. It's a show about nothing. Whatever the fuck we talk about is what we talk about.
And about everything all at once.
And about everything all at once. The lore outside of the movies. Yeah, the books, a lot of the books for Star Wars were really good. Well, I mean, a laser sword is nice and all, but, you know.
But, does the laser sword help you be invisible?
That's true.
Is the
Let's be
laser
honest.
sword...
A laser sword is pretty conspicuous.
Yeah, like, it kind of just makes you stand out.
It really does. The moment you whip out that lightsaber, everybody knows you're either a Sith or a Jedi. Or a poser.
Or... I don't know anything else. That is not a good question. Like, neither one of those win. Alright? Like, both those are fucked. Nobody wins in that scenario.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. That's all I have to say about that one.
You're ruining it.
Welcome to the red light district of Twitch. Welcome to the shit show.
We just talked about step cis porn, and now we're on to real cis porn with Star Wars, apparently.
There's a Star Wars porn parody that was actually pretty entertaining. And it's still better than the Ewoks movie.
There's an Ewoks movie?
There was an Ewoks movie. It was in the 80s. It was Ewoks. It was a plan. What was it? It was basically like Lost in Space meets the Ewoks, where two kids get stuck on Endor, and the Ewoks help them. And that's all I really remember.
I thought you said the 80s were good.
I said a lot of the 80s was good. I didn't say it was all good. I mean, this was also the, you know. There's a lot of things that went wrong with the 80s, too.
That's true. You guys made hair metal, alright?
Mm-hmm. I mean, but the 80s did give us RoboCop. You know, we got RoboCop, we got Rambo.
I didn't like Rambo. I'm not gonna lie.
We got
Sylvester Stallone. Like, I can't understand.
Yeah, we got Sylvester Stallone and Terminator, Aliens, Aliens. So, you know, we there were some good things that came out of the 80s. Not everything was good, but not everything is good now.
No, now it's just more fucked. Like, my dogs are currently staring at the floor.
Well, there must be something interesting there.
There has to be. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I looked over. I see two dogs just going.
Is it a ghost?
Just like, what's this magic?
Maybe the dog hears a who, and we're gonna get Dr. Zeus now.
Is it a Whovian?
No, just a who.
Oh, just
from
a who.
Whoville.
Just a Whoville who.
Yeah, I think the plural was who. The who. The who's.
The who?
That's what it was. The who's of Whoville.
Fuck my life. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm advertising the Castlevania collection. If you use that link to purchase it, I get a portion of the profit. Or something like that.
About Castlevania collection.
In the panels. There's the Castlevania collection of... It's a collection of Castlevania titles that got released on Steam about a month ago. And I got a promotion link for it.
I have to, like, not be in mod view to see this.
I still have to play that on stream. Forgot about that. I got a lot of things to play.
Probably get on that.
Well, my 3-week break is over, so... Let's see, tomorrow I think I'm doing probably No Man's Sky for the new Expedition. And then Saturday is probably the start of Survival Saturdays. announcement pending. So maybe Sunday.
Yeah, but Sir Frog, do you have it for PC? All right.
That's right.
Like, if you don't have it for PC, then really, you don't have an excuse now, because it's never too bad to own something on multiple consoles.
That's right. Especially if it's Final Fantasy VII. You can own that on everything, including your new smart toaster.
I was actually going to go with Skyrim.
Yeah, well,
That has been owned on
I'm pretty
PS3,
sure Final Fantasy
PS4.
VII has Skyrim beaten.
Does it?
Well, came out on PSX. And I think they had a remake, or not a remake, a remaster of it or something. It's on PC. It's on, you can get on all the PlayStations now.
Yeah.
And I
True.
think it's on other places. I can't remember. And the remake's on everything. And so,
I've played the original. I haven't played the remake.
I haven't either. I don't plan to until it's completely out. Then I will play it.
That upset me greatly. I'm not going to lie. Like, why'd you have to split it up into multiple games, other than the fact that you knew people would buy it and you could make twice the amount of money?
They knew people would buy it, and they wanted to extend the story and develop other components, and really pump it up and give it DLC and milk it for everything it's fucking worth. So,
Someone explain the hype of Final Fantasy VII OG. Easily. It was a great game when it came out.
when it came out, it changed a lot. So it's more, at this point, it's more nostalgia. I mean, there was a lot to enjoy about it, but at the time, it was a game changer.
But
The remake is in 3 parts.
yeah, stupid. I will say the most frustrating thing I've ever dealt with Final Fantasy, though, was the simple fact that I had to change discs when I got to a certain part.
Yes.
And then, on some games, I can't remember if it was Final Fantasy, I know Resident Evil did it on one of them, you had to put the first disc in to load your game, and then it would tell you to put the disc in that you were on.
I think Final Fantasy 7 or 8 did that. I can't remember which one. I think it was 8.
It was the most frustrating thing ever. Like, I gotta waste my time to put this in just to take it out in 30 seconds.
No, Sir Frog, we played it, enjoyed it, and everybody kept playing it over and over again. It was incredibly popular. That's why it's so fondly remembered. It's just, games then are harder than games are now.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the games of the Super Nintendo era, and the N64 era, and early PlayStation, early Xbox, games were more difficult compared to a lot of games are now.
Games now cater to the player, whereas before,
They cater to the casuals.
Resident Evil 2 was one of the greatest games in existence. I absolutely loved it. If you liked horror games, Resident Evil 2 was one of the GOATs. Resident Evil 2 Remake tells you what the fuck to do at every step of the way. It's complete dog shit. It takes the challenge of the game away to the point to where it's basically a virtual movie that you're playing.
You can't find the door. There was a button in Final Fantasy VII you could toggle that would show you where the doors are. I think it was select or something.
Had to load a disc to go online when I started online gaming. Yeah, AOL discs. I got them 7-day trials at Walmart every time I went there.
We used to get them in the mail and use them for coffee coasters.
Completely the simple fact of, the way we've evolved.
I mean, the original Battletoads was fucking brutal. Now games are made to be made, like certain games are made hard to cater to an audience. But then games were just fucking hard.
Yeah. Like now you just have Dark Souls is one of them that's supposed to be difficult. Sekiro Die Twice. Games like that are for your hardcore people who want a challenging game. Which to me those aren't challenging, they just hurt my fucking head.
Well, to be fair, Frog, ports to other consoles, Final Fantasy Square has always had an issue with porting certain games to other consoles, so they might have fucked it up. To be fair.
Possibly.
When they put it on Switch. They might have fucked up and forgot the button.
Resident Evil 8. I haven't played 8, and I honestly don't want to because of how easy the games are nowadays. That it just kind of feels like there's no challenge in it for me. So I understand the story might be good, but I get bored of those things.
A lot of times, a lot of games now, we play them for the story. We don't really play them for the challenge. Yeah. Unless they're specifically challenging games. Like Dying Light 2, I'm going to play because the world is interesting and, you know, Dying Light 1 was really good. But it's not because it's going to be hard.
No. Hack and slash zombie game where I upgrade stuff and go explore.
Yeah. You know, I mean, there's going to be parts that might be a bit of a struggle at first until you figure out the thing, and then it's going to be easy. Because a lot of these games are built in with patterns. Once you figure out the pattern, you're golden. And that's true about most of them.
The evolution of things.
Yeah. Well, as the audience for games got bigger, it got more casual in terms of games to appeal to the broader audience. Because, like any other business, it's about moving units.
Units.
You know?
He said units.
Mm-hmm. I did. It's all about the units. Some roguelikes are difficult and some aren't. But I actually like roguelikes to an extent because, you know, it keeps things interesting to figure out certain zones and to get past them. But it comes at a point where I will get annoyed if I die too many times. Oh, thank you, Frog.
Remnant of the Ashes? I've never even heard of that.
It sounds vaguely familiar. But,
you
know,
know it. I feel like yours.
Probably should, but you know, like compared to when I was a kid, the amount of games that come out every fucking day now, like it's not even release dates. Like it used to be that Tuesdays were release dates. Now games come out whenever the fuck they feel like, and there are new games coming out every goddamn day on every fucking platform from every fucking distributor. So, I mean, you've got games coming out on Steam, games coming out on GOG, games coming out on Epic, games coming out on some of these janky other sites that are still around that I don't even remember half the fucking names of.
Don't forget Ubisoft's launcher.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Every company has their own fucking launcher. We've got Origin with EA, and then we've got the Ubisoft Connect. Bethesda has a launcher. Even Wargaming has a launcher for World of Warships, World of Tanks, and their other games. So,
Battle.net with Blizzard.
Yes. Battle.net, and so everybody's got a fucking launcher or a store, or Riot has them, you know, and apparently Twitch or Amazon was going to have one. But, you know.
That's the part that irritates me the most, that I have to download a fucking launcher for every other game.
Yeah.
Just put it on fucking Steam, alright?
Well, yeah, right.
Keep my life simple.
That's not the point. The kids love their Valorant, and League of Legends is still a thing. A thing I've never gotten into, but it's still a thing.
I understand it casually.
I
can get on there with a group
it,
of friends and play it for like an hour or two and be happy.
You know.
But I can't sweat at it.
I'm generally from a different genre of games, so you know.
JRPGs,
city builders, 4X strategy. You know, I can sit and play fucking City Skylines for 12 hours and be a happy little panda. But then other games, I'm just like, yeah, no. Valorant, I enjoyed in small doses. Rocket League, I enjoyed with friends. Playing solo was horrible.
It's god awful. I can't score goals on Rocket League. I can blow people up. That's my whole thing. I've accepted it, and I'm okay with it.
Riot's making a fighting game? Did I miss that somewhere?
Probably, because I've never heard about it. But
the only fighting game I can remember that's new is the fucking Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I know that everyone in the world was pissed off about because Nintendo, being the Nintendo that they are, said, hey, here's Sora.
Yeah.
on the day release of that Nickelodeon game. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I know. I
Get shit
I
on.
have heard about, and I have now seen Sora because my son is a huge Kingdom Hearts nerd. So when
Kingdom
Sora
Hearts.
got
I'll give
announced,
credit.
he's been ecstatic, and that's now his main Brawl character. Which, I enjoy his enthusiasm, I just don't share it. I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts, but I'm not oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit, live and breathe it, because I'm not that way about anything. Except maybe Final Fantasy.
True. A non-fighting game character?
But there's some characters I would love to see in Smash, but that's for my own amusement. Like Captain N. That would be great. Or obscure characters from video game history like Qbert.
That would be dope.
Or
That
one
was
of the
my
snakes
favorite
from
part of
Snake
Pixels.
Rattle and Roll. Noctis ending up in Tekken. Oof. Oof. You made villager work, and you made Sora the last hurrah. Why? Because...
Kingdom Hearts sells.
Yep. Follow the money. Kingdom Hearts just got released on PC not long ago. All the hype, all the streamers are playing Kingdom Hearts again. So...
No, I'm not gonna lie, I almost bought Kingdom Hearts on PC.
I have the first pack. I need to get the other packs.
Just to replay them again, because...
Yeah.
I haven't played the old ones since the first time I played them on PS2.
Yes, they're coming to
So,
Switch soon too.
In my head, it makes sense to play those again. Now, the last one I played on PS4, my girlfriend bought it for me for my birthday, I think, when it came out. It's not bedtime. Get fucked, Major. Still have time. Grown adult. Go to sleep when I say I go to sleep.
And yes, God of War is coming to PC. The original God of War is coming to PC. I got a press release about that, but I can't remember the release date for it. Let's see if I can find it.
Dig into your archives here.
No, that's not it. I wish more games would come to PC from past consoles, honestly.
I think they're slowly working on it because there's a market for it.
There absolutely is. A lot of the old JRPGs would be great.
Chrono Cross.
Yes.
Still my favorite. I want to play it again.
I mean, they released Chrono Trigger. Why not Chrono Cross?
Exactly. Like, I played Chrono Trigger.
And a new Chrono game. Blood Rain is on PC. They got remade. I actually played it on stream and beat it on stream. Chrono Trigger or Blood Rain. Oh, what did they call that? Now I have to look. Blood Rain Betrayal Fresh Bites is on Steam. It's not the
There
first
you go,
one,
Dave.
I don't think, but Blood Rain Betrayal is on Steam. I played it on stream about a month
A
ago.
long time ago.
Month or two ago.
Golden Sun 1 and 2. I've never
Yes.
played any of them. I've heard good things about them, obviously. But I haven't owned many Nintendo products other than to play Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the last Nintendo system I owned was a Wii U, and I liked the Wii U. But I mostly had it to play Lego City.
The last one I owned was a 64. No, I had a GameCube.
Yeah,
I never had a
skipped
Wii
GameCube.
or a Wii U. And I still don't have a Switch. So I need to buy one.
Now you know, Dave. Yeah, I actually want to get a Switch. I had a NES, an SNES, an N64. I skipped the GameCube, and then I had a Wii and a Wii U. And of course, I had a Game Boy and a 3DS.
Yeah, I think I've had every Game Boy that's ever come out. Actually, no, I didn't have a 2DS. Because I didn't see the fucking point in it.
Yeah, there's no point in the 2DS.
Major? Just blocker, yeah. Dave's right. Just fucking blocker. You didn't know Pokemon was a show? Not worth talking to.
Exactly. What kind of kid is that? It's a trap.
Yeah, that's fully a trap.
How does anyone not know Pokemon was a show? In what universe did somebody not know Pokemon is a show?
Like, what the fuck do they think it is?
After this much time, unless they're under legal age and lived under a rock in the boonies, it's a trap.
Everyone and their mother knows who Pikachu is.
Yep.
Pikachu.
Or trolling. Yes, exactly.
Just had to show off Pikachu because he was back there chilling. Cards and video game only. Well, she does.
There's no way she could not know it was a show too. There's no way.
No. Just block her, move on in life.
Now, people could be possibly not know that it was a card game, but to not know it was a cartoon is no. Yeah, well, that's it was a video game before it was a show, I believe.
Was it?
I can't remember. I think they came out around the same time.
I think they did. They used to watch it every Saturday morning.
But even still, if you knew about the game, you knew about the show because they went hand in hand. Because we would watch the show or the movies to see other possible Pokemon. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was.
Okay, so the Pokemon anime started in 1997. It was a year after the game released in Japan, so the game had not released in the US yet.
Yeah. Well, that's normal anyway.
Yeah, you know.
And there's your Pokemon history for the day, kids.
Also, it's a great show, so if you've never seen it, then watch it. And
indeed. Now you know.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
You know?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of upsets me, kind of. I enjoyed the show, and I played the game on Game Boy.
I played the card game. Like, I was that big of a nerd.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of G.I. Joe alerts and commands. One command and one or two alerts buried in there somewhere.
I played Pokemon, and then I upgraded from Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh! Played that card game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I upgraded to Big Boy Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, see, I was playing Magic in junior high and high school. More high school. For a hot minute when it first came out, but then it got too expensive.
Yes. So fucking expensive. When I sold my cards, I made I want to say $3,000 off my cards to a shop.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was really happy about that.
Yeah.
And now I think back and I'm like, all right, that's probably about $15,000 worth of cards that I sold for a fifth of the price.
But, you don't realize that then.
I know. I think I was 16 or 17, so it was worth it at the time.
Well, exactly. That's how we gauge things. We're not, especially at, the teen years, you're not thinking about long-term investments. If I had been thinking about long-term investments when I was that age, there are some things I would have kept or picked up an extra copy of, stashed away somewhere and, had some serious bank now.
Fucking 300 copies of Final Fantasy VII, left them in wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
And then just funneled them to eBay and... God. Can you imagine the amount of things that are worth money now that we had as a kid that we just completely destroyed?
Yep. Especially toys.
Yeah.
The G.I. Joes. I had Castle Grayskull and the original He-Man toys.
God.
I had the G.I. Joe helicopter. That was really nice. Like,
I was just sitting here thinking,
and that got
I was
sold at a
big
yard
into
sale,
Hot
I think.
Wheels. Like,
Oh yeah, Hot Wheels. There are serious collectors of Hot Wheels. It's insane.
I had so many. Like, they used to make the little carrying cases for them
Yep,
that held
yep,
like
yep,
100
yep.
little fuckers. I had like 15 of those things just full.
Yeah, and we would sit there with these cars and fucking drive them into the dirt and smash them into things. And now, like, when I worked at Walmart for that year, there were dudes who would come in. Like, they would track when new Hot Wheels cars were coming in. They knew when they'd come into the store. Like, these are like 40, 50-year-old dudes who would come in, and before I even got the cars on the fucking shelf, would go through the box, like the freight box, and look through them first, so they could take the cars they needed.
What the fuck?
Before I could even get them on the shelf. Like, I'm there stocking the shelf, and they would go through the box while I'm stocking the shelf. And they would be passing me cars they didn't need.
I mean, I guess at least they were nice enough to help.
I guess,
Here you
but
go.
like,
Here you go, buddy.
I have never seen anything like that in my life.
I mean, I collect Funkos, so I'm kind of like in that same boat. Like, I don't go to that extreme because that's fucking nonsensical. But there's people who like wait outside Target and shit the night before the release.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Like,
I need that.
I don't begrudge them their interests, but I don't understand at all.
They're Hot Wheels. They're toy cars.
They're dinky cars. Like, in my head, they're dinky cars. But
this big.
these people are serious collectors, and they don't just buy one. They buy three.
Yeah, because they
One's
sell the
for
other
the
two.
shelf. One's for the shelf. One's for the safety deposit box. And one's for their kid.
All right, that's a bit much.
Like, I asked this
Like-
dude, I'm like, what do you do with three of the same fucking one? He's like, well, this one I put on the shelf in its package. But this one I put in my climate-controlled safety deposit box, so that in case my shelf package gets damaged, I still have one in mint condition. And then this one I give to my kid to smash up his ass. I'm like, okay.
All right. Fuck, that's intense right there.
Like, people are seriously hardcore about fucking Hot Wheels cars. It's insane.
I didn't know
The
that was
worst-
a thing. Like,
The worst is when
bought 'em.
the Hot Wheels people and the Matchbox people show up at the same time. And yeah, people go crazy for Lego.
Okay,
Lego is
Lego's-
is a black market currency though.
and it's dope. Like, they just released a Hedwig.
Mm-hmm. I saw
And
it.
it was like $200. I actually know someone who bought it, and I can't wait till they put it together so I can see it because it looks fucking awesome. I wouldn't personally buy it, but it's Legos, and they're awesome.
And that's another thing that if I had known then what I know now, I would have fucking kept my fucking pirate ship. And
Oh,
castle
dude.
and, you know. Thinking about it now, my pirate ship was fucking awesome.
I have like one Lego thing, and it's an Overwatch thing that I bought for $9 just to put together.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth a damn thing, but it's cool looking.
So yeah, Lego is worth more than Bitcoin. Absolutely. Don't forget about whose house got broken into and destroyed and stole a lot of his Legos. Wow.
Yeah, that was his retirement.
Yeah, like that's... You're sitting on plastic gold with Lego.
I don't understand why people collect some of the things that they collect.
Nope. But, you know, that's sort of not... like, it's like kink shaming people. I'm not going to collection shame people. I just don't understand the mentality. Yeah, I
Also,
wouldn't
eat
blame
your
you for
brother.
that, Major. I sent him like $5,000 worth of Lego. Yeah, I could see it. Like, that wouldn't surprise me. Lego
Hey
is
guys, if
fucking
you want to send me
bank.
like just $5,000 worth of Legos, I'd be okay with that.
If you guys just want to send me $5,000, I'd be great with that. I mean, let's
Take
skip
some
the
Hot
Lego.
Wheels, too.
You know, honestly, I'd rather you sent me the $5,000 because it would save you on shipping fees. I'm just thinking
true.
about you, right?
Yeah. If you want to split it half and half, that's also
yeah.
okay.
Yep, that I can definitely share $5,000 with Danny. I wouldn't mind.
I'll take 20% actually. You just give me 20% and give him the other 80, and I'd be okay with that too.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I just want to buy a PC. So.
And you can use the tipping link you'll find in chat. No.
It's right there. Which goes to Streamlabs, apparently. I had to look and see which one it is.
Yeah, it's Streamlabs for the subscriptions. Because, you want to support the
to
channel without having to give Twitch money, you can go to Streamlabs and subscribe there. For a month, you can set it up for monthly or one time. It's up to you.
Or he has a Ko-fi link too.
I do.
What the fuck it is? It's still yet to really
You can buy me a coffee.
Does that actually buy you a coffee?
No.
Okay.
It's
I was
just
really confused how that worked.
Basically, the way they calculate it is every $3 is a coffee.
Oh.
And
that makes sense now.
That's the theme, right, of the site is so buy me a coffee by donating $3. So you donate more than $3, it calculates how many coffees that would be. Which is cute, and I love coffee. Indeed. You can buy me 100 coffees. Be great.
Take a 12-pack of Mountain Dew. Code red if you can find it.
Or beer. See, that's the problem with where I live. There's no delivery service, so people can't buy me food and have it sent to me, unfortunately.
But they deliver beer.
They deliver beer. Now, if they could set it up so... If they could set it up so that somebody could buy the beer to have delivered to me, that would be great.
That would be fucking awesome.
Like, order me beer and have it sent, I'll drink it on stream.
I just now got DoorDash. And
well, we have Kangaroo.
I have no idea. Yeah, but isn't that expensive as shit?
Yes.
See, DoorDash isn't that expensive. Like, they upcharge a little bit, but it's free delivery.
Yeah.
They don't have to leave the house.
Yeah. Kangaroo upcharges, and you have to pay for delivery.
That's fucking stupid.
It really is. Which is funny because we now have Greco back again. We haven't had Greco here in 30 years. Pizza place.
Never heard of Greco.
It's like the Canadian Domino's.
Oh, yeah, I just got Domino's.
So
we've got very subpar pizza.
All kinds of pizza places, but now we have one more because somebody decided to open a Greco franchise. You know what we need in this town? My little podunk 2-horse town in Nova Scotia? We need a fucking Taco Bell.
You do. Everyone deserves a Taco Bell.
If I want Taco Bell, I have to drive an hour to Halifax.
What the fuck?
That's the closest Taco Bell.
That's stupid. Taco Bell is 4.5 minutes away from me.
We have 2 McDonald's, but no Taco Bell.
So I have, in my little podunk 2-horse fucking town in Indiana, I have Taco Bell, Long John Silver's, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Hardee's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, Subway, Popeyes. I'm missing something. Arby's.
17
Arby's.
banks. Holy shit. We have 2 Subways.
I just downgraded to 1.
1 uptown, 1 downtown. But all right, now I'm gonna have to give out the list. Let me think. All right, so we're just talking about like chains and things like that. So we've got McDonald's, 2 McDonald's, 4 Tim Hortons. Yeah, I had to think about that for a minute and do the math. 4 Tim Hortons,
Jesus.
2 Subways, Arby's, KFC, Dairy Queen, Swiss Chalet, Wendy's, Harvey's, Pizza Delight, Boston Pizza, and I think that's it. Well, we got a bunch of because tourist crap, we've got a bunch of restaurants, like 2 Chefs, the Jerry's Diner, Diner 325 just closed, went out of business, and some other things, but yeah. And Greco's now. Oh, and Pizza Town. So we've got more. Oh, and Charlie's Pizza, Jesse's, iOS Greek. We got a lot of fucking pizza places.
Forgot KFC.
Jack's Burgers and Shakes.
Too.
Yeah, we've got KFC. Like, we've got KFC, but we don't have Taco Bell, and Taco Bell is owned by KFC.
Yeah, it's all the Yum brand. It's Pizza Hut,
Yep.
KFC, and Taco Bell.
Yep, and Tim Hortons.
I didn't know that. I don't have Tim Hortons. That's a Canadian.
And no Burger King. That's right. Burger King is in Lunenburg.
Yeah.
20
Burger
minutes
King
away.
sucks ass, though.
Oh, I know that. The restaurant I miss from Texas, honestly, is Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is good, but Jesus, big fuckerson, why do they have so many different things on their menu?
I don't know.
You could get fucking ramen, some shrimp, a burger, some fucking tacos.
Well, that's why it was so perfect. That's the perfect drunk restaurant. Right?
No, that's Waffle House.
True. We don't even have an IHOP, although I think we're supposed to be getting one sometime soon.
I have an IHOP like 25 minutes away. I don't like pancakes, so
A Denny's.
I like my pancakes to have abs.
We did have a
aka
Denny's
waffles.
at one point.
Syrup pockets.
Not in Bridgewater?
No, not in Bridgewater.
Oh.
But we've also got restaurants that has weird fucking names in the area, like the Pizza Barn and the Biscuit Eater.
The biscuit eater.
The Biscuit Eater.
That one's a weird one.
Yeah, the place sucks too. The Pizza Barn fucking is garbage.
Horrible.
Horrible
It has
pizza
barn in the
and
name.
overpriced. The Grand Banker. A lot of fish places
Yeah.
in
You guys come
Lunenburg.
up with some stupid ass names.
Fish back.
Yeah, Fish Factory.
Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is just a stupid name in my opinion. It's just where old people go after church.
Yep, the Knot Pub, which you can see in season 3 of that show, Sinner.
Sinner, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I watched.
Never heard of that either.
Delivered to
Yeah,
the
I think it's a Netflix show.
Yeah, I delivered to the Sinner.
A pizza place called Travolta. What? That's amazing.
Has his face on it? I wonder if Travolta knows about this.
They probably has to. Although you never know.
I mean, it's in Serbia, so I
Right?
don't even really know where Serbia is.
My favorite place to eat out of all of them though would be the River Pub here in town.
Oh yeah.
Do you get fish and chips?
No, I do not. I get a maple bacon chicken club.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
It is really good.
That place out by us.
Oh, the Blarney Stone?
Oh yeah, the Blarney Stone.
Yeah, the
I
Blarney
was gonna say
Stone.
The Crow's Nest.
The Crow's Nest, yeah. Or if I want to go to the city, I could go to the Wooden Monkey.
I would go there because their name's awesome.
Right? And Lunenburg has the Laughing Whale.
Okay, that's a pretty good name.
And of course they got their temple.
I don't know, Danny, do we want to become famous?
It seems honestly like a lot of work.
It does.
Like, can I
I'm
just
not-
be moderately famous, like known in like a small group of people, and still be enough to like sustain myself
Right?
without the pressures of being like Justin Bieber famous?
Like, I couldn't handle fame. I'm not sexy enough to do porn, so I'll never be famous.
That's true. I'm not that good either. So
Like,
I mean,
you know. Yeah,
yes,
bots still
the bots
exists.
Still exists. They're
I
a
haven't
thing.
seen one in a long time. But then again, I haven't streamed for a long time, so that might be part of
Streaming.
it.
What's streaming? That's a thing.
Do I even stream? Am I a streamer? What?
Do I do the things?
I
don't
just-
know.
Go live and talk shit. What is a stream? That is a question. There's my next YouTube video. What is a stream? I'll even do one of I'll even rip off one of Harris Heller's fucking thumbnails somehow, and I'll be like, "What is a stream?"
You just have to put your face on it and then get big neon letters.
Yeah, that's what I did
all
for
you
the
need to
latest YouTube video about Twitch versus YouTube or whatever. It's starting to get a little play. That's nice.
Twitch versus Mixer.
Yep, Twitch versus... Well, you know what? Mixer versus MySpace.
There we go. I'm just saying, MySpace taught us how to code a little bit, at least.
This is true.
If we
Danny
wanted
just
that
likes
cool
bringing up
background.
Mixer because that's where I started streaming.
Yeah. Apparently, Ange started on Mixer. It's fucking hilarious.
I even had a following starting to build on Mixer. 2 months later, it fucking closed. Fuck me. I mean, I had a Twitch for years, and I streamed on Twitch a little bit too. But when I first started seriously streaming for doing the things, it was on Mixer.
Hey, what did you try after Mixer?
After Mixer, I tried Facebook.
I just love how Dave's response before that was, at least it wasn't Facebook.
I know, right? No, I tried Facebook too. But friends were like, just come back to Twitch and just be on Twitch. And then I did. And then I met people like this asshole. Which is why I probably won't leave Twitch, because of this asshole and that major guy and half of the people I see lurking.
All of the people that were just like, for some reason, you're here.
Yeah.
And, well, guess we're fucking stuck.
Yep. And it's like, now I'm stuck here because all these wonderful people.
Wait for what?
At least it wasn't
Fuck is
Trovo.
What's
Okay,
that?
there was... Oh, this would have been a few years ago. There was a streaming software called Forge, I think, that was a program that you could stream to their site, and I was streaming on that before Mixer, before it shut down. I can't remember how long ago it was. I was streaming Defiance and Star Trek Online on Forge. I think it was like forge.gg or something. And it was an interesting thing, and it was one of those startup streaming sites that ultimately didn't go anywhere. I don't even think it left beta. But it was interesting.
Hey, sometimes there's just interesting stuff that we want to try.
Right.
And
I looked at Trovo,
sometimes,
and I'm just like, yeah.
See, I don't even know what Trovo is. I haven't heard of that one.
It's another streaming site that's people are getting excited about, and I think it includes cryptocurrency too, if I'm not mistaken. I remember somebody saying something about it. The problem with all these new streaming sites, honestly, is unless they come with deep pockets, they're not going to go anywhere.
No. They're going to have really deep pockets to compete with.
To enter the field to compete against Facebook, Amazon, and Google, you need to have some deep pockets. I mean, Microsoft tried and failed.
And they've got deep pockets.
Yeah, they've got deep pockets. So, unless somebody with really deep pockets is going to come out. Now, if anybody of a certain size is going to try launching a streaming platform, honestly, the next people I think who could actually try it and maybe pull it off would be Epic. Epic or Valve. Although Valve does have streaming on Steam. You can stream on Steam. It's stupid, and I wouldn't bother, but you can do it.
Dave, everything backwoods does good in Serbia. All right? That's Serbia. When people who live in Serbia can't explain to me why they even live in Serbia, that tells me all I need to know about Serbia.
To be fair.
It's kind of like U.S. Like, I don't understand why the fuck I live here, but,
because it's too expensive to move anywhere else.
Facts.
And most countries won't take you.
Also true. Yeah. Canada doesn't want us.
No,
I don't
We
want
really
Mexico.
don't. Mexico doesn't want you either.
That's also true. I'm not bilingual enough to live somewhere else that speaks another language. Like, I'm either stuck going to Canada or the UK. That's my only options.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Australia. I do like kangaroos.
Australia is nice. It's a
Never
little
been.
surreal. I was there for 3 months. It was weird.
I've always wanted to go, just because it's a really cool place.
If I ever went again, I would never fly. That was
How the fuck
32
would you
hours
get
in
there?
the air.
32 hours in the fucking air?
Like, I would never fly directly there. I would go to Europe, travel down through Europe, and then fly from, like, the ass end of Europe. Or maybe make my way to fucking Japan and catch a boat. But 32 hours in the air,
That
went
sounds
from Halifax to Toronto, Toronto to Vancouver, Vancouver to Honolulu, Honolulu to Sydney.
Nope. Never mind. That's too long.
Yeah.
I'll take a boat. Sure, it'd be longer on a boat, but I mean,
I could fly from... No, there's no... The other way to go would have been, what? Halifax to London, London to Bangkok, Bangkok to Sydney. But still the same amount of time. I'd rather
you could
fly...
take a couple of days in between, though.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. I would break up the journey. I wouldn't just do it all in one day. Or day and a half.
I know they have spiders, Dave, but still, they have kangaroos too, and koalas. All right, koalas are fucking adorable. They're
Mhm.
evil, but they're adorable.
This is true.
And spiders, I don't really know what I would do about that problem. That's a bridge that I'll burn when I come to it.
There'd be a lot of burning.
Yeah, I'll set everything on fire. I don't care. Like, there's
Just
actually
had-
a meme that I've saved because it's the dude on the phone and he's calling somebody, and his wife or whatever it is like, "Look, it's more afraid of you than you are of it." And he's got a gun pointed at a spider, and the spider has a gun pointed at him, and he's like, "We're way past that right now." Like, that's me. I'm gonna pull a gun on a spider. I don't own one, but like, fuck it. I'll build a house. I don't care.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You'd have a fanny pack with some Raid in it constantly.
Yeah,
Raid and a blowtorch.
exactly. So I was gonna say a really big lighter and a spray can.
Like, although when I was there, I didn't see any spiders. Not any big ones. I saw like daddy longlegs, but I didn't see any crazy things.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. You're over here spreading false information to me and trying to make me scared to go to Australia.
Mind you, I was in a suburb of Sydney, so that might have been why.
Sounds good. Going to Sydney.
Although
Stick
there
to
were
that
like
area.
parrots and cockatoos in the trees, like pigeons. That was weird.
That's pretty cool, though.
You know, it's like sitting there looking at the window, and there's this bird, and you're like, "Oh, there's $500 sitting in that tree."
I could sell you on the
Right?
black market.
And the friends are like, "Those things are fucking nuisances."
I'm like, well, this guy
Australian
at home
pigeons.
has 3 of them. Their pet
Oof.
named Steven. Well, fuck your aunt and their pet named Steven.
Right?
Like, who the fuck does that? Why do people have spiders as pets? Let's be real. There's no reason for it.
I don't understand why people have spiders, rats, or snakes as pets.
Okay, I've had snakes. I'm not gonna lie. I've had.
I mean,
two.
I
I've
get
had
it.
2.
I don't want to pet shame anyone, but I'm with Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. Rats smell.
They do. They're not beautiful. They're fucking weird.
They stink. I don't care how often you clean their habitat, they fucking stink. Nothing about rats smells good.
I had a ball python and a boa when I was younger. Now I can never have one again because everybody else is terrified of snakes. So now I get dogs.
But spiders, yeah, I don't get it. Hey, John! How are you, my friend?
But I will say, apparently the girls and the girlfriend have decided that they want a sugar glider. Don't know why. Apparently they're supposedly cute. I don't know why everybody keeps saying I want one for Christmas. I'm like, I really don't want to buy you a pet for Christmas that I have to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a small flying rodent.
Yeah, dogs aren't generally very pleasant smelling either, but, you know.
No.
I don't know. I'm a cat person.
But they're cuter. You have a dog now, though.
I have a dog now, but that was not by my choice.
Doesn't matter. You have it.
And it may not be a permanent resident, so.
It's probably going to be a permanent resident.
Probably going to be a permanent resident, yes.
Okay, 5 cats is a bit excessive, Dave. Like, calm it down there with the cat lady shit.
Yeah, really. But, well, I mean, if you're going to have 5 cats and a husky, I mean, if you suddenly keel over, at least you've got a cleaning crew on hand.
It's true. Your burial will be much easier and cleaner.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I have a pit bull and a husky. Both of them are passed the fuck out now.
Yep. And I've got a mixed pit bull mastiff that looks kind of like Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god.
And
your pets confuse me. His pets really confuse me too. Like why does he have 5 cats?
Right?
What made you think I want 5 cats? And then randomly just like, I want a husky too. Like, you're broken. There's no logic to your pet choices.
That just sounds expensive.
I mean, I feel like at this point you should explain. I don't think your explanation is going to mean a damn thing to me, but...
Go ahead and explain. I want this story time. You explain, Danny will entertain, and I'm going to go empty my bladder.
He's going to go pee again. Motherfucker pees.
I'm old, damn it.
It's true. Old fuck. See, he has pants on. It's 5 cats, duck. That's true. Like, did he actually secretly get them just to eat them one day? Like, is next week he gonna have 4 cats and a dog? Type faster, Dave, too, for the record. I don't want to wait for fucking 3 hours for you to get this done.
What?
He just turned and looked at you like, go on, bub. Go on. He was so unhappy about that. Like, what do you want? Like, I'm asleep. Yeah. Long story short, their mother I found in a forest. People left her there for a wolf or something to eat her. I decided to save her. Of course, she ended up having 4 kittens. Couldn't find them home. I would hate myself for letting them outside to die. Still sounds like you should have probably just ate them.
Well, see, I thought of a theory. Maybe he has the 5 cats because if the dog goes nuts, the dog will eat the 5 cats so he can get away.
That's also a solid thing. Apparently, it's not really a good story. He found the cat in the woods and saved her, and she had 4 kittens. It's actually a very lackluster story.
Well,
I wanted something good.
Bravo for the humanitarian effort?
I guess. Like, I thought he was going to be like, well, you know, I was really down in my luck and very sad and lonely, and I found this cat, and it came up to me on the streets, and, well, it became my friend. And then from that moment on, we went everywhere together.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was lonely, so I got it a cat friend. And then I just started picking up random cats on the street as I walked through my sad, lonely neighborhood of Serbia.
Yep.
And had catnip dangling from my back pocket as to lure them into my small dungeon-like home where I had a husky.
I'm slowly training them to become an army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been cooler. Like, this guy's just like, nah, I found one that had kittens.
I mean, if you're going to tell a story, I mean, you'd be like, so I had this party, and my friends brought me a stripper, and she ended up staying over, and in her bag popped out some cats that she said she takes everywhere with her. And then through a convoluted series of events, she ended up getting arrested for dealing coke, and I got stuck with these cats because of the stripper.
See? Better story. Your story sucks, Dave. Just saying.
You gotta be creative.
Put some fucking pizzazz in there.
You know? This is Twitch. The stories have to be over the top.
You weren't trying to hide shit. Don't try and take credit for our stories now. Like, we've already done it.
$5,000 worth of Lego, and you can have that story.
Yeah, exactly. Then you can have it. Or $5,000 worth of coffee.
Or $5,000 worth of beer.
Or $5,000 in cash.
Cash money.
Or cryptocurrency. We accept Bitcoin too.
This is true. But not Dogecoin. No
No,
Dogecoin.
fuck that shit. We don't support that. We don't stand Dogecoin here.
Oh, what even is real life?
I don't know.
Coffee is life. Coffee is always life. Alright, kids. I think we should soon wrap this up. Almost 3 hours. Which sounds about right.
3 hours of putting up with us. That's
a
long time.
I appreciate the effort. You guys are all amazing.
G fucking G.
Should we raid?
Who should we raid? Let me refresh the Twitches.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I may have somebody
Nope.
that I have not had the opportunity to raid.
Kind of scared.
Doing a raiding stream. Let me see. Let me see what Mina is up to. Still working?
Oh.
Still writing? Yes. We're gonna go see the always lovely Misfit Mina.
We're going there. I don't know where there is.
Somebody new. She's doing a writing stream.
Like a writing stream, like a book writing or like
yes, book writing.
Okay.
Mina
But there'd
is
be
an author.
spoilers.
And amazing. Well, I mean, sometimes spoilers are worth it.
I could deal with that.
So thank you, Danny. It has been wonderful as always.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad, we just got to talk nonsensical bullshit for the last fucking, about 4 hours now, including before stream.
Indeed. And thank you, everybody who came in, hung out, lurked, chatted, and did all the things. You are all lovely and amazing. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Let's go. Oh, wait. Raid calls. I forgot I have those things. Haha, yay!
Yeah, that thing.
Make some noise. There's one for subscribers and one for non-subscribers. Otherwise, we're going to have some fun. Thank you all. Let's go say hi to Mina.
Wanted to take the lie back. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I actually know how I want to do it.
Woohoo!
But